What's going on, people? Troops TV back again. Like our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 374 of Back Again. You don't know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot ting. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them, my brothers. Big up the man, them as always, blood. You get me? Top row settings, blood. You understand? We are good over here this weekend, blood. Or should I say this Monday afternoon, blood? You get me? But certain man don't even want to show face, blood. You understand? And then certain man don't even want to turn up, blood. You get me? But you know, Peanut Head will be here, blood. You get me? He's just adjusting his mascara and foundation. You know what I mean? And man like Lewis is here as well, blood. You get me? So you lot don't worry, fam. You understand? You lot don't worry, blood. You get me? But let me check in with my fellow 3-point collector, blood. You get me? My fellow winner. Because there weren't a lot of winners this weekend, blood. You get me? Man are holding L's left, right, and center. You get me? So flawless. A bit of a up and down weekend for yourself, blood. You get me? Obviously, Man United went away and done the damn thing, but you know what I mean? Your side,
Spurs not too good. Yeah, Spurs.
West. I'm surprised you didn't bring the white Man United top.
They struggling. You know what I'm saying? Spurs are struggling, but we know that's not a surprise. In regards to United, pleasantly surprised by the performance. I thought we win, but I didn't expect the performance to be that good. And of course, we'll talk about it more in the United segment. But the back-to-back wins, back-to-back good performances from the team, back-to-back good performances from him. I have zero complaints about anyone in particular in the team. Only person who I thought performed poor in that game was Eriksen. Yeah, Leicester are a poor outfit, but we played well, and it's just about building confidence. Form is not something you can turn off and on. So winning games, I'm all for, and it takes some of the pressure off the manager as well, because he's performing better too. So only downside is the injury to Heaven. Hopefully it's not too bad. I heard he walked out with his foot in a boot. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. But yeah, man, please bless up, big up to you troops, the whole chat, Lewis Muntz as well. Run up the likes, man.
Big up 007, blood. Sorry. Unfortunately, we couldn't cross paths, blood. You understand? Lewis. Lewis.
Yo.
Lewis, blood. Anyone seen Cole Palmer?
He was ill. He was out the game. He couldn't
Funny.
play.
Another Emirates game that he's dodged.
I'm sorry his injury didn't suit your timing.
Very, what's the word? Convenient. Back-to-back Arsenal, back-to-back Emirates trips he's missed now. You know what I mean?
If you look at that game, it was not convenient.
Very convenient, but
wrong mic.
You get me? Obviously, your mic is
fuck's sakes.
Yeah. There we go. You understand? That's you was moving.
Sorry,
like
I've just woken up. I was enjoying my sleep. Actually, I don't know why I bothered waking up, but yeah, great to be back. Monday Night Raw's in Brussels. John Cena's returning. I can't wait. Until then, I have to go through this shit. But yeah, great to be back. All of that up the Chelsea.
Montoya, where are you, blood? Where are you, blood? You wanna ask for links again and then turn up late. Turn up last, sorry.
In it.
Where is Montoya, blood? We ain't going nowhere till Montoya turns up, blood. Big man thing.
And while we
No,
waiting
I'm
for
fine
months,
with that. You give me a few minutes to wake up a little bit.
you lot
Yeah,
run up
tell
the
me,
likes,
one
man.
last week.
While we wait for months, you lot run up the damn likes. 'Cause I don't even know
Yeah,
what they're
don't
on.
be like
but
that
it's not enough.
pathetic excuse for a forward line I put out yesterday. Hit the likes.
I want to know where that
Yeah, you're
guy
right.
is as well that was telling me, oh, Troops is overdoing the Liverpool cooking in the last set.
Oh
How's
wait,
that
did someone
going?
say that to you?
Yeah, that's what they were saying in the comments, blood. Yeah. Where's he, blood? Where is he, fam? You understand?
I'd be petty enough to go back and comment.
I will. Now that you said that, I will. Normally, I just leave it and I just have my win. You get me? But
No, there's been times where I've come back to comments from like 6 months ago and just been like, "Hey, I remember you. What are you saying now?" And the
where
same
is
happens to me. In
Montoya,
the past, so,
Montoya, what are you doing, bro?
he's gonna blame on the cat.
I know. It's always, oh, my cat pissed on me. It's always something, blood. You understand?
Yeah,
We ain't
I
going
was
nowhere,
surprised by their performance. So I'm not gonna lie. I was super surprised how poor they was. Like, credit to
Same.
Newcastle. Newcastle were unsmoked, deserved to win. Big up Eddie Howe.
Yo,
The
they
whole
took
side.
over London, by the way. Everywhere was just filled with Geordies. They
that
brought
mad
the
thing?
whole of Newcastle down.
Yeah, man.
that mad thing?
They still partying now. You already know. Newcastle's our madness, and it's going to be for
3
the next
a.m.
week.
out there, I'm hearing Tonali chants outside my yard.
It's Joe Tonali.
They do Sandro again, ole ole, or something like that. Keep hearing that on repeat. But like, yeah, fair play to them, man.
You're in West as well. I'm not
Trick.
gonna hear them where I am, blood. I'm in Northwest. I'm good.
Hey,
And where I
don't
am.
write it off, bruv. I'm an hour away from Wembley.
No, but they'll stay central, innit? Like it's like King's Cross and all the train stations that get them out.
No, but like they're outside my yard all weekend.
Yeah, they
Like, I
could be
was walking
staying.
to Arsenal and they were there. I was coming back Saturday night. They were there.
Yeah, just their first trophy in 70 years. They
Yeah,
don't
like,
celebrate
all
this.
of them came down, blood.
Yeah,
They
no,
don't
I rate
celebrate.
it. I rate it. It was mental.
Yeah,
Like,
70 years.
that's a proper following.
Yeah, it was a good game as well. Like, they played extremely well. Like, that midfield is ridiculous. They just threw off. Like I said, like I tweeted, the shield, man. Those three in midfield, Jolin and Tonali and Bruno G. They are the shield, man. They'll rough you up. This is what it is. It's
Yeah,
physical.
that's the chance.
Oh, that's another one. Okay, I didn't know we had two. And big up to Rums. Right, man called him number 11, you know. That's disrespectful, Rums. Crazy.
Who's number 11? Dog? Who's number 11?
You know who number 11 is? Yeah,
Salah.
the penny was dropped. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's disrespectful.
Oh, shit.
Rums.
I saw
Oh,
Rums
who's
on the
11, blood? Oh,
I saw
shit.
Rums on the timeline. He was saying, like, I've told you, man, for years without GNA, Salah don't do nothing. Now you lot are clocking on. Cool.
Damn.
Well, we've been saying it, but certain man on this panel have been saying Ballon d'Or Salah. You get me? So,
Yeah, I just get told that Hazard retired at 32.
you know what I mean? We'll find out today. You know what I mean? Well, Mons knows Roms knows I'm gonna have a word with this peanut head.
Oh, I know you
know
were
what I
waiting
mean?
for this.
I saw the craziest stats, blood.
You talking about his final stats?
Oh my
finals, yeah?
days!
His stats in finals, isn't
That's
it?
mad.
Yeah. I knew it was his stats in finals.
Bare X's, bro. Looking like Amsterdam red light district.
Damn.
Troops, check private.
Damn.
Oh my days.
Damn.
I've seen a few of them go up, but I don't think they've been starred.
Nah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Like it's probably a StreamYard bug, but so I want to.
It was
let you
doing
know
that
now,
last
innit?
time as well, you know.
Yeah, I've been playing up at times, hasn't it?
Yeah, good thing we catch it early so you can star it.
Yeah. Because I fucking
Fucking hell, man. Had to catch something from that shit ground as well. Fuck off.
Hey, big up King as well, man. Big up King.
Where is this peanut head, bro? What, yo, bro? He's starting to piss me off now, you know.
Oh, go through the super chats if you want.
Yeah, go super chats and just let's get the Chelsea section over with. So I can.
No,
just,
but what
like,
if this? Oh, let me see. 1 minute. Let me see if this.
We gonna get to
Because the supers are probably cooking him, blood.
You can go through them again. Double the cooking.
It's already a 3-hour show, blood. Trying to make it 4. Yeah, so don't ask me how this show turned into a 3-hour show as well now, blood. It used to be hour and a half. Now it's fucking.
Because you got 4 hosts. That's why it is. You got 4 people who all run their own channels. So you're basically on this show with 4 channels in one. Plus, we all friggin' opinionated. And we're all passionate about our clubs. So that's what it is. That's why the show turned longer.
Where is this peanut head, bro? He's not even in the private chat. That's what I'm saying, blood. What's this? Like, chat. We're waiting for months, chat. Like, we're building up the chat, blood. The chat's building up.
I'm here, man. I'm here, man. Mumsy things, mumsy.
Oh, so you weren't the cat this week, yeah?
No, bro, mumsy.
Okay.
Sorry.
Shout out, Mumsy.
Okay.
Shout out, mumsy, bro.
Yeah,
Even she come home yesterday and was like, I heard the news. She just said, I heard the news. Mum don't even watch football. She don't care about football. Is what it is, man.
Montel.
Raw. Man told me Montel, fam. What the fuck? Yo, man called me Montel, you know. Hey, listen. Wow.
How are we, Montel?
Yeah, it's been a rough week,
Go
man.
on mute.
I mean,
No, he said he's going on mute.
No, I said I'm going on mute. I caught something like that shithole yesterday.
oh, okay, yeah, it's been
Excuses. But yeah, Montel.
brother,
How are you?
I'm all right, fam. I'm all right. I woke up today feeling a little bit more, understanding the situation. But I'm still very frustrated at the fact that I didn't win the Carabao Cup, man. I like to win all trophies. I don't downplay the Carabao Cup. I actually wanted to win that. So
Was that it?
yeah, bro. Well, like obviously I thought you guys were gonna ask you more questions for me to answer, but yeah, no,
No, we're like doing didn't even say like big up the chat or nothing, blood. You understand? Didn't even apologize.
no, I thought you was gonna say like I didn't know this was my introduction. You just said Montel.
Yeah,
You didn't say
Montel.
once. We telling me that it was just Montel, like raw, like man was in year 5 again, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like man, like bro, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man. There's been a wobble. It's been a difficult 5 days. I need everyone to smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button if you're here to enjoy my pain. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button for Manchester United. Smash the like button for Bruno Fernandes. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button for that.
Nah, that don't work this week.
You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button
for that. He deserves
Nah.
it, 100%.
No, they can smash the like button for Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, and United overall. Yeah. Smash the like for that, 100%.
Smash the like button for Chelsea. Smash the like button for Arsenal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pray for Madrid, them things there. And obviously smash the like button for Liverpool's, for a rough patch that Liverpool are going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, back again, innit? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Shout out to people, them.
Big up Robert. He said, told you Newcastle would win a trophy before Arsenal.
You would have thought.
We can't catch strays, blood. These man won trophy in 70 years, bro. These man need to be more concerned with Tottenham, fam, not me, blood. You get me? Big up my guy Rex. He says, big up everyone, and let's hit the like button, guys.
There you go.
You lot slap the blood clot like button. You understand? You're gonna enjoy today, blood. Trust me. Big up Michael. He says, big up everyone. Monts, cheer up, bro. There are better days ahead. We'll see who gets the last laugh on the final day of the Prem.
Oh, listen, that's a given. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the man them gotta have their day today. Do you know what I'm saying? A king lets his people banter when banter is due. And I'm not the perfect king.
Yeah, we're not doing that, blood. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, we are not there. Yeah, see, he's on mute. He's just waffling. No one can hear you, mate. No one can hear you. Yeah, see, no one can hear you. Big up the Chelsea, man. He says, I can't believe Arsenal let this Liverpool team win the Premier League. Neither can I, blood. Neither can I, blood. Neither can I, mate. We got Irvin. He says, Chelsea years behind Arsenal after $1 billion spent. Be humble.
We're not years behind Arsenal, but whatever.
We got Adam. He says, I give you, don't blame me, blame PSG to use it for merch troops. We got Lewis Flawless and Monts. Hold that.
Right. Don't blame me, blame Henri. Really got to people, innit? That one really like touched the nerve and that.
Don't blame me, blame Slot. You know what I mean? Don't blame me.
Nah, man. Was that really a banger? That was a banger from me still.
Don't blame me, blame Isak. Big up Francisco. Big up Francisco, blood. You get me? Big up Francisco, blood. You get me? You know Francisco.
Big up Francisco.
You know Francisco, innit? Yeah, big up Francisco. Big up Francisco, innit? Yeah. Big him up, innit? You understand? Big up the panel. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Francisco, blood.
Happy birthday, bro.
Liverpool bottle and Madrid pass through the derby. A la Madrid. And come on, you Gunners. Yeah, that's a mad one, Hala Madrid and come on, you Gunners.
We're in the same super chat.
Who you going to support when we play, blood? You get me? Big up man like Maldini.
Big up Maldini.
Says big up happy St. Paddy Day to my fellow Irish. You know, come on, big up the Paddies them every time. But I big up my Irish them. You know what I mean?
Big up the Irish Chelsea.
My wife's one of them. Big up Elon. Biggest troll on YouTube. Why was Troops all over my timeline yesterday? Because
Jadon Sancho dropped a 0 out of 10.
Because I'm the man. And no one can go viral unless you involve me, blood. You get me? I keep people's accounts relevant while I am.
Oh, wait, did I miss something? Was it something else?
The relevant one.
That was the Sancho thing.
Oh.
Okay. Big up Cleese.
Yeah, Troops, you definitely help with that. Trust.
Is it Cleese? Yeah, big up Cleese, blood. He says, big up all. Looked like Ant and Deck had more minutes than Salah yesterday. Lord of his mercy.
That's crazy.
Congrats to Newcastle.
Congrats.
Also, Troops, you got a few more as well. It's just not starring anything.
Streamer really playing up like that.
Yeah, it's really taking a piss.
We're on close, yeah. Where's it? Bumbuckler? Where's close, blood? Where is close? Okay, there's that one. Did I go past close?
Bear with us, guys. StreamYard isn't starring the super chat, so we're going back and getting to each one of you guys. So just bear with us.
I don't know what I'm going with StreamYard, blood. Like normally, man's got the starting. You get me?
Yeah, it does it for us most of the time, but here we are.
Yeah,
big up Mohammed. You understand? Big up Mohammed, blood. You get me? All right. The fucking hell, blood. What? These men are dickheads, bruv. What am I paying for? What am I paying for StreamYard for, blood? Big up Mohammed. He says, love from Malaysia. Salah let down by teammates again. Jota more useless than a blindfolded Nunes in a wheelchair. Raw. Get him out of my club. We go again.
You never walk alone.
Big up my dog LJ every time. He says troops are gonna list the things that happened in 1955 when Newcastle lost trophy. I heard the first McDonald's opened in 1955. Bomba clot. Big up Vegeta. He says, big up the panel. Love the content. Keep grinding. Monts, keep your head up. Football, everyone gets bantered. Just got to firm the cooking today. I can't lie.
Shout out Vegeta Summer. Yeah, I'm saying coldest character.
Big up Louis. He says, big up the panel. Gary Coleman, aka Peanut Head. Hold that. Can we have the conversation on your guy Mo Scumbag? Mash the likes. We're gonna talk on Salah, blood. You get me? I mean, there will be no deflecting. It's all about Salah. Big up Lucky X. He says, does Sarcasm City have snow bunnies to spare? I have Michelin stars with the raw fish blood clot.
Wait, what? I don't know what the second sentence is. But the first part, no, I don't. Sorry.
Big up Vegeta again. He says, hot take, but Salah is overrated. He isn't close to the all-time great Premier League forwards. Been saying that. Like CR7, Thierry Henry, and Rooney. He ain't even better than Giggs, Perez, etc. Today. Oh, today. Big up Enes. Says, I am looking forward to 2 weeks when I start seeing Arsenal fans complaining about VAR and refs versus Madrid. Also, injuries and context. Injuries and context, what, blood?
No,
Why?
he's saying like when the excuses there will be injuries, and then people saying we need to add context to the loss. That's what
Well,
he's
he
saying.
ain't talking. Well, he ain't talking about me, so I don't give a shit. Big up Fats, my guy. He says, shit, Sunday is freezing. We lost the game. Sanchez is bored. Timper told Maresca, the board, try harder. Free prime drinks.
Yeah, that was the best part of the day. I got a free crate of Prime. So
is
handing that shit around.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I came back with 4 for myself. The rest just went to the Mandem and whoever I saw that was homeless. So, yeah, got a couple Prime bowls at least.
Big up Demas. It's a super sticker. Big up yourself, blood. Big up Fraz. He says Salah got touched by left backs. Damn. Well, we've been here before, haven't we? Let's smash those likes, people. You understand? I think hopefully I got all the super chats, blood. You get me? I'm gonna. What was the last one? Friends, yeah. All right. Where's my thing? Kaboom! There we go, blood. It was the Carabao Cup final this weekend. You understand? Mons was involved. You get me? Was he really involved though, blood? You understand? Because I only saw one team yesterday, blood. You get me? I've seen a lot of Liverpool games. You get me? Seen a lot of finals of Liverpool. And that was the worst I've seen from any Liverpool team, any Liverpool manager in my life, blood. You get me? There was one team and they were wearing black and white, blood. You get me? All this talk about Anfield South. When you lost in the Champions League, you're going to bounce back. Minor. None of that happened, blood. You get me? Even if you had Trent, you would have lost that game, blood. You understand?
Debatable.
It's not debatable. You would have lost that game.
Debatable.
You get me? You man got swiped off the ting, blood. You
Trent
get
was
me?
one of the best players
Your
in the
guy
team.
Mo Salah, blood. Let's talk about Salah, blood, innit? Ballon d'Or Salah. You come here every week. You talk to us about Mo Salah. Let's talk about Mo Salah, blood. Where was Salah yesterday again, blood?
They done very well.
Where is he?
Newcastle, yeah.
Damn burn, you know.
They
Damn
battered
lurch.
us.
Man like lurch in a blood. Man like
battered us,
lurch from Adam's family, blood.
What I say is that obviously cutting off the supply to Salah
Mad thing.
was what they set out to do, and they done that very, very well.
How many games? How many finals? No goals. How many finals is that now?
15 finals, 2 goals.
15 finals.
Is it 2 and 15?
And they're both penalties, bro. Both penalties, by the way. They weren't like, you understand?
Open
Penalties,
play.
bro. They weren't on the field. You get me? 15.
Wait, so one was the final. Which one was the other one?
So
He
the
scored one in the
Carabao,
Champions League final against Tottenham.
I think one of them was like Egypt. I don't know when the other one was.
And
It depends.
must have been
Are they counting Carabao? They counting the
Super
community
Cup?
shield?
Did you join the Super Cup against us?
You know what? I have
I
it,
think they're
blood.
counting
Don't
the
worry about
community
that,
shield. I don't count the
Where is
community
it,
shield. So I
Is
think
that
it's
Okay, so here it is.
Including
Okay, so
AFCON as
here
well?
it is. Right, wait, here it
Oh
is.
no, it's
Here it is.
11 finals. No, it's
Here
11
it is. Here it is.
11 finals,
2017 AFCON final X. 2018 Champions League X. 2019 Champions League X. Community Shield X. Super Cup
Oh, we're counting
X.
community shields. That's right.
Club World Cup final X.
No, so one
Community
for
Shield
Super Cup.
again X. AFCON X. Carabao Cup X. FA Cup X, Champions League final X, Carabao final X.
We're talking about he didn't play last final. Before that, he didn't play. He didn't play that final.
What final?
Last year's Carabao Cup, he didn't play.
Yeah, he didn't play that one.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about this one.
Oh, okay, this one. Okay, we didn't play this one either.
Huh.
Huh. Yeah, you got a point, blood. You understand? This is why I say to you about Salah.
Whatever you had that one in it.
Nah, man got it after. Like when you said that, I was like, that's why I went, like, you got a point, innit? You get me, Carl? He was nowhere to be seen yet again, blood. You get me? And you talk about this Ballon d'Or talk and you get me, the best and all of this and all of that. And this is why, because he has these stains. You get me? And these are not like little stains, like you get me? Like Henry's got little stains in it, which is why
no, it's every single cup final.
What?
Every single cup final is a stain. Henry
won most of his cup finals, though. That's the difference. You get
Salah's on bare of his cup finals too.
You understand?
Salah's on a lot of his cup finals, bro.
You know, he played because he played in for France. Did he not play in a couple of them finals?
He played in the what? He didn't play in the World Cup final. He didn't
got a goal in a single
World Cup final. Like I said, we're not moving this to Henry. This is Salah.
No, but I'm just saying,
because you talk Ballon d'Or Salah. Yeah? You talk Ballon d'Or Salah, blood. You talk best in the league, best winger of all time. This and that, the best African, this and that. Well, not best African.
My fan base on me. My fan base on me.
You.
It's the best right winger of all time in the Prem.
Who, Salah?
There's an argument for that.
Yeah. What, with all of this?
Right winger in the Premier League. Yeah.
People forget that, like I said before about Ronaldo played right wing.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like
I always said to you, Ronaldo left wing, Salah right wing. We said that in the.
Ronaldo didn't play. If we do in the fantasy,
Ronaldo didn't play on the left.
Ronaldo played right. He played.
Ronaldo played on the right.
I'll state this again.
Ronaldo didn't play on the
left.
That
version of Cristiano, because everyone remembers the one that's at Real Madrid. That was at Real Madrid, which went to a next level. But the one
we're
that
talking about the Man United.
Just to clarify, he was at one point better than Messi and Kaká during that period of time. So unless we're saying Salah's at that level, that's a whole different conversation.
But even
so, longevity, Salah's got it without question. But there's no version of Salah that's better than Ronaldo over that 3 years. Is what I'm saying.
Listen, what I was saying is that at one point, but
you don't get the all-time Premier League 11. You're crazy.
For a long time this season, Salah was the best player in the world, and that's why he's getting the amount of slander he's getting right now. The same thing happened about 2 months ago in January when Salah went 3 goals without scoring, or 2 games. It was 3 or 2 games without scoring. It was the Nottingham Forest game. He bagged in the Man U game, but he went 3 games without scoring in it. I couldn't tell you the names of the games.
Man U like it's something to say with chess.
That's not. I didn't say it with chest. I thought he didn't bag in the Man U game. He scored.
Where was he in the PSG game?
My point. You're not letting me finish my point. My point is,
I don't care about finishing point. Where was he in the PSG game?
No,
talk about Man U. Talk about games that actually meant something.
My point is
where there was high quality players, bro. I'm not hearing no Man United blood. No, you will be muted this week, bro. You will be muted this week, blood. Trust me. You will be muted.
Run me my fucking Premier League if you want to.
I ain't talking about that, blood. Yeah,
what we doing here,
bro? My trigger finger's better than yours, blood. Trust me, bro. You don't want to play that game with me, blood. Believe me.
Don't blame me, blame.
Allow it, blood. Believe me. You're not. You are not, blood. You're lucky I ain't got that thing where I make you small, blood. Yeah? You understand? Big man thing, bro. You get me? So, as I was saying, he does not get into the all-time Premier League 11, blood. Mo Salah. He don't, blood. Where does he get? Where does he go? He don't go on the right. He don't go in the forward position. Where does he go?
He only competes on the right.
Yeah, he's on the right. That's what it would be.
And that's Ronaldo.
You don't go over Ronaldo.
Anyway.
You don't go over Ronaldo. There's no anyway. There's no.
Bro, I said Ronaldo's left wing, bro. I said Ronaldo's left wing.
No, Ronaldo.
About Salah,
played majority
yet again,
on the
this guy
right.
fell on his face, bro. You're coming in talking about he's going against Man United. Where was he in PSG? Where was he in the PSG game at Anfield? Where was he, man? Where was he when you needed him, bro?
You're making up.
Where was he? No, I'm not. I'm telling me last week. Oh, you're pushing the Liverpool cooking. No, I'm not, blood. I'm not pushing nothing, blood. I'm talking about what's going on now.
Yeah, exactly. And Salah didn't rise to the big occasion.
I'm pushing nothing, blood.
My point is,
like,
it's not new. It's not new news that Salah in finals doesn't have a great record. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't have a good record in finals, you know, but a lot of players don't have a good record in finals either. Henry's got the worst record in finals. Harry Kane has never scored a goal in the final. And Harry Kane's one of the greatest strikers we've ever seen. Like, having a good record in finals is very rare for footballers in general. Very rare. So obviously I understand why people are have this opinion of Mo Salah rising to the big occasion in finals. You know, I'm not gonna deny it. Like, he gets cold feet under the lights. He's had cold feet too often. And the one time Salah did perform in a final, we lost. We lost. Do you know what I'm saying? Against Real Madrid 2022. We lost. And that was his one performance where I go, you know what? You balled out that game. You didn't get any GA and we lost. You know, but the GA doesn't matter anyway. It means nothing anyway. GA means nothing at all. But as I said, like, it's not new for top class players to have cold feet in finals. Drogba's pretty much the only one I think like that had a prolific record in finals.
Shout out Drogba.
Carabao another one as well that he had a good record in finals.
Messi and Ronaldo did pretty well in finals.
No, Messi and Ronaldo are aliens. We don't. Them and the aliens.
Actually, Messi in international finals is spooky.
Yeah. Messi's one in international finals is actually even Ronaldo's record in leading up to finals is very spooky. Like, there's gaps, but I'm not going to touch the two aliens, and I'm not going to touch them too personally. But as I said, in terms of great records in finals, there isn't like a bag of man, or like there are a lot of top class players whose records in finals aren't great. Do you know what I'm saying? But as I said,
look, the chat's just keep naming them, chat, because I'll just keep reading them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, again,
Mbappe, carry on, chat.
Mbappe, but I hope Mbappe again is in that.
I'm with you.
Row. But people don't even rate Mbappe these days.
I do. He's the GOAT. What do you mean? Relax. Behave yourself.
Bear man say Mbappe is overrated, bro. I
no, he's the guy.
Mbappe's good, but
I said Bell, chat.
Like, so that's my point in it. So I think
Neymar, tell them, Robs, your own boy.
Bro, people talk about what do you mean Neymar? Like, bro, Neymar's one of the best players in my opinion, third best player that I've ever watched in my one of the players I've ever watched.
No, but we're naming top players that perform in finals, blood.
Like, no.
He said not a lot do. And we've just
I said I'm talking have a good
you know
record. I'm talking about have a good record of scored a lot of goals in finals.
I said to you that Mane and them used to carry Salah, innit? And you didn't believe me, innit?
Mane's record is finals isn't that clear of isn't that amazing.
But when it was crunch time, when you needed players, yeah, they were the ones to step up. Mane, Firmino.
Yeah, of course.
Salah was just getting dragged along. You understand?
He wasn't getting
Mo Salah ghosting down the wing. Salah, the Egyptian ghost. Salah.
My thing is, I understand.
I like that song, blood. You understand? Man said ghosting down the wing. Salah. Mo Salah.
Listen, I hear it. As I said, people. As I said,
Dan Burn, you know, I'm not going to
dispute Salah and big
the English Mertesacker blood, yeah, who plays at left back, locked up Mo Salah blood, yeah, Ballon d'Or Salah blood, yeah. Let that sink in, people, yeah. Dan fucking Burn,
and he got a goal as well.
Dan Burn from Bleeth, yeah. As Bruno said, Dan Burn, he's from Bleeth. Really? Bruno couldn't even say it properly, blood, with his fucking Karaj accent, blood. Dan Burn is from Bleeth. You get me? Jamie Radnap there. Face looking like a red tomato, blood, looking stressed with a stiff neck, blood. You get me? Pause. You understand? Van Dijk getting blooded up, blood. Again! Kanate getting hooked. Stinker and hooked. Word to Gunner, blood. Yeah? Stinker and hooked.
Van Dijk didn't get battered up.
Shut up, blood. Hey, behave yourself, blood. Yeah?
Van Dijk didn't get battered up.
In a final. In a final, a man got sub. You put Gravenberch. I said the fact. Oh, your man just lost the plot.
You've been waiting for this.
Of course, he's been waiting for this because he knows it.
You at the wall again. You at the wall.
Don't worry, wall again. I'll just wait. You know me. I'll just wait.
Wall of blood clot again. You understand? That man from Bleeth.
This guy's a dick, yo. I said, wall again.
This is Anfield. Slot field. On field. Now what? Man got a single. You were buying doubles last week, yeah? Now you man are buying singles at the bar. You man were buying bottles. You man buy the booth. You man had everything. You man had everything. Then you went down to doubles. You understand? You're still starting with the double. You get me? Now you got your one bottle of water, blood. Yeah, you might come with a full alcohol, no more blood. You might have passing around the water bottle in the dance.
That's crazy.
Sweating. Are you pissed?
I said, man, are passing around the water bowl.
Passing around the water bottle, plus
Crazy work, yeah. It's crazy.
Hey, bear Rona in 2025. Oi, Harvey Barnes, you know. When I tell you about Jacob Murphy, that's this rude boy. When I tell you about Jacob Murphy,
It's a good header. It's a good header as well.
when I tell you, man, about Jacob Blood Clark Murphy, yeah, you little punk, yeah, you fucking punk. You lot had the most chest blood, yeah. We're gonna bounce back, nothing. You get me? Congrats to PSG. I hope they win it. Yeah. You still got that same energy, yeah?
No, the same. My energy doesn't drop. My energy stays the
70
same.
years.
All this
You're
shows
the
me.
Anfield South, you know.
Yeah, all this
Anfield
shows me.
South,
In
they
fact,
told you, blood.
I have a question for you.
You can't answer
Um,
questions, blood.
If you could swap places with Liverpool right now, would you? Would you swap Arsenal place for Liverpool right now? Would you rather be about to win the Prem, and then we play Real Madrid in the
Well,
quarters?
the way you're playing right now, boy, that's not a guarantee, blood. You understand?
Oh,
No.
see, that is exactly what I wanted to hear. So you do think there's a chance of winning the league?
Of course, there's fucking no. You don't. Are you crazy?
Yeah, then don't be coming with answers like that. Then you don't get to play both sides. I asked you a question. If you wanted to switch,
Listen, you could try all the
would you
deflecting all you
switch?
want,
It's
blood.
just a yes or no question. If you want to
You could
plead the
try
fifth,
all the
just say that.
deflecting you want, blood.
If you want to
Yeah?
plead the fifth,
You man
just
were
say
running
that.
up your mouth, yeah. You came
You
here
wanna plead
and
the
you
fifth?
cussed me off.
All
Isak
right, so
4-0.
he doesn't want to plead the
This,
fifth, guys.
that. Well, no.
Yeah, true.
Hold your cooking, bro. You're the only pussy all on YouTube who
Yeah,
tries
man.
to flex when your team get bun because you're a little
Yeah, man.
pick-me, blood. You're a little
Yeah,
you, but you won't dodge that.
Bro,
with
I've
you,
seen
blood.
more than
You will get
bro.
cooked, blood.
Listen,
You will get
I've seen
cooked,
more
bro.
majors than
You will
you.
not
I've
dodge
seen
it,
more
blood.
majors than
You will
you.
not dodge it. You
That's
will not
cool.
dodge it, bro.
I've seen more
Newcastle
majors, bro.
United.
It's cool. I'm about to see another
70
one.
Yeah,
I'm about to
even
see another one.
United could beat them in the final. Yeah,
There's a different
even
Newcastle team.
United
It was a
could beat
different
them in the
Newcastle
final,
team.
blood.
Different.
It was a different Newcastle team.
Even United, no
It was a different
deflection.
Newcastle team.
Same Newcastle. Couple players added on. Same
It
thing.
was the same
Yeah?
Newcastle.
Same
team.
thing.
It
What,
wasn't
the
the
only
same.
thing is what you ain't got money from 3 years ago.
But but the bottom line is you can't do
That's
the
it.
little man
That's
thing
it.
because
That's
of I'm
it.
about to win the
That's
league.
it.
So you can't
That's
do the
it.
little man
That's
thing,
it.
bro. So
That's
you can
it.
try the
You
little
get
man
me.
thing all you want,
That's
but
it.
as I said,
That's it.
like
You
you
get
can't have
me.
been my presence all season, bro. So that's what
That's
it is.
it.
Bro.
You get me.
I
That's
hear
it.
it.
You understand? That's
I hear
it. You get me. So
Like,
you
don't
feel
get me
me?
wrong. And congrats
can
to
hold that,
Newcastle, bro.
Yeah.
And congrats to Newcastle, bro. That's 7 years without a trophy. This is a massive for them as well. So big
Massive.
them up.
Massive,
Listen,
blood.
every
Big up
trophy,
Newcastle.
every trophy matters. Every trophy
Agreed.
matters, including the Carabao Cup.
That's
And
why I
we
was
were the
fuming when
holders.
we lost to Newcastle.
Same.
That's why I was fuming when we lost to Newcastle.
You'd think
That's
I was
why I
the
was
only one who
fuming,
lost.
man.
You'd think I'd be the only one who lost to Newcastle with this energy. But at the end of the day, congrats to them, man, bro. Eddie Howe outcoached my manager expeditiously. Isak wasn't even fit, and he still had his say. Do you know what I'm saying? They had
Good
to
move for
cut.
the
They
goal.
said, "Cool,
Yeah.
if we cut the supply off to Mo Salah, Liverpool aren't gonna do much." And Liverpool didn't do much. You see what I'm saying? The only people who can hold their head high was Chiesa, Harvey Elliott, and Curtis
How is
Jones.
Harvey? Banter aside, because I see him limping in the after that full
He's
time.
alright, man. Yeah, I think he'll be all right. He'll be all right. I think it's because Joe Linton fell on top of him when he pulled him over. I think he fell on top of him in it. But I think
I
he'll
blame
be
your
all right.
manager, you know.
Listen,
Yeah,
the
I was
manager
going
got it
to
wrong.
ask
Same
you
here.
about that.
Same here.
because,
So
like-
do I. So do I.
No, because I've seen a lot of Liverpool fans talking about like rotation and like the lack of it, and it's might have just like tired out a couple of your players.
Did I not
think that's
say
been a problem
that
for you
your midfield's
guys?
been looking tired?
No. But obviously, I don't want to blame it all on tiredness, though. Newcastle made us look that bad. Yes, the players are leggy in it. Some of the man, you can tell some of the man are a bit leggy, but that's down to the manager. But Newcastle also made us look ordinary. So it's a bit of both. It's not just one or the other. It's a bit of both. I kind of look at there's many reasons. As I said, yeah, I've done the Trooper Golden Junior thing on my match reaction because people wanted to put the clips next to each other. I was swinging at fresh air, bro. Because why the hell?
From Boys in the Hood,
From Boys in the Hood. I was like, listen, I'll send you lot the clip. During the next section, I'll send you lot the clip. Not the clip of Trooper Golden, but the clip of me swinging at fresh air. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it, but yeah,
I've seen you retweet it, so I've seen it.
Oh, yeah, yes. And it was just because, there was so many things that pissed me off throughout the game, just tactically, because at the end of the day, Slot has done a great job this season, but I'm not going to lie, man's not perfect. He's still got a lot to learn as a new manager at a big team. When he wins the league, it's going to be a mad thing, but that doesn't mean it ends there. That doesn't mean you can't improve because you've shown at PSG a naive nature.
But I've heard that this is in Slots.
But he hasn't managed a big team. Okay, I don't want to disrespect Fernando. That he hasn't managed like a Liverpool.
He hasn't managed a team of your size.
Yeah, of our size. Let's say that. I don't want to disrespect Feyenoord, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
A big club.
Yeah, because Feyenoord are a massive club. So when I say that, like, for instance, Klopp probably would have done the same thing, but I think Kelleher starting. I think if Alisson starts, you just automatically give yourself a better chance in the game. I think that's fair to say. No disrespect on Kelleher. I just think it's fair to say if Alisson plays. What
goal do you think Alisson saves?
He doesn't save the Isak.
So what you think he saves the header?
I think the Dan Burn one, he has his position. He positions himself better to make saves like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that, as I said, that was a bullet header. But again, it's the set piece coach, Slot, and Van Dijk. I don't know which one is to blame for the zonal marking. He come out and spoke about it for the zonal marking.
I told you about Van Dijk with his hiding thing, innit?
Why? Because in zonal marking, why would you have you? By the way, and it's even worse that Trent wasn't playing. So you now have 3 centre backs in our back line. 3 centre backs were playing in Kwanzaa, Konate, and Van Dijk. In their corners, did you see Bruno Guimaraes marking Van Dijk? Did anyone see that? No. Dan Burn was marking Van Dijk. Dan Burn was. Fabian Shaw was marking Konate. As you would. Brother, why on earth is McAllister marking Dan Burn? That's like Zaha marking Gunali, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like Rey Mysterio marking the great Carly.
We do that as well, though. We do that as well. We make small players mark like the tall players.
Bro, it's the dumbest, bro. It's like, bro, I'm telling you right now, it's like Zaha marking Gabriel. That's what that is.
Teams do that. That's the thing.
And it's the dumbest, bro. It's the dumbest thing. Like, and the worst thing is, it's not like they took one corner and they punished us. First corner, all right. Second corner, it was the same flat corner. It was the same flat corner to Dan Burn. They weren't trying to whip it under the keeper. It was the same flat corner every single time. And what's worse, they even bagged again in the second half. But we got away with it. They bagged again. So, man, it's like we saw the issue at halftime and still didn't rectify it. So that is what is the manager's fault for me. Cool, you can blame the organization from a captain standpoint for Van Dijk, but at halftime, it's up to the manager to also say, you lot, with dead the zone, or we're going to change the zone. We'll change the zone. Put Kwanzaa on Dan Burn. Kwanzaa is nearly the same height as VVD, bro. He's mad tall, bro. At least give him something to think about rather than a free run at someone who is 5'9". He is 9 inches taller than him. 9 or 8 or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So that was a massive issue. A massive issue. And another issue was the fact that because we were missing Trent, the supply line to Salah was already an issue. The midfield got ran through, bro. Got ran through. I was about to say a name there, but you know, man respects the channel. Got ran through, man. Them absolutely ran through. This is what I say. We was dominated from back to front. Pause. And you have to blame the manager because when you look at Gravenberch, who's been looking leggy the last 3-4 games, he's been looking leggy. Szoboszlai has the legs, but he doesn't make things happen in the final third. I don't know a number 10 who is celebrated for their industrial work. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll wait till Lewis gets back, But I'll tell you right now, when Gallagher was being played,
Mount.
when Gallagher was being played in the 10 at Chelsea, they called their manager the spawn of Satan for doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't see Eddie Howe playing Joe Linton in the 10. I don't know why we're the only team that plays our roadrunner in the 10. Now, in the league, it can work because Salah will bail you out in the league. Salah's form in the league is different. So Salah will bail you out.
You see the trigger for the press.
Yeah, of course. Like, here's the trigger for the press, but why am I acting like Harvey Elliott can't run? Yes, cool. He's not built like Szoboszlai. He doesn't have the running power of Szoboszlai, but not a lot of players do. Not a lot of players have the running power of Joe Linton, of Szoboszlai, of Gallagher. Them man are different when it comes to the running power. Harvey Elliott can still run, can still tackle. He just doesn't do it on that level. But if you actually saw where the goal came from, Harvey Elliott actually made a tackle in between two players. It was 2-on-1. He made a tackle and plays the ball through to Chiesa. I haven't seen Szoboszlai split the lines like that and put someone in on goal. And if he has, it's probably been once, and he's been here for 2 years. So this is my point when I say about high-octane games and high pressure. Liverpool are good, but when it comes to making something happen through the middle of the pitch, that little bit of quality outside of Mo Salah, it is spooky. It is spooky. And that's why I'm against having an industrial 10. Because that means Salah, by the way, Salah has 22 assists this season. He has 17 in the league. So if Salah is not performing, that is 80% of your firepower gone, because Gakpo's not here. He's injured as well. We know that Diaz is inconsistent. We know Núñez is shit. And we know that Jota is in really bad form. And he might just be finished as well. He wears Predators as a striker. So he's cooked anyway. So my point is that
is that why he missed that chance?
He's cooked, bro. He's cooked. But that's not the point. Yeah. The point is that with the way we play, we need to. There's not enough creativity in the 10 space, which is why I'm so harsh on someone like Szoboszlai. Now that doesn't mean Szoboszlai doesn't have to play. It just means he needs to play deeper. He needs to play in the 8 or in the 6 and a bit more advanced. Do it that way. There isn't enough quality in the 10 position for us, to the point where Harvey Elliott comes on and he looks like the maddest maestro for Liverpool. When really, he's a good player, but it's just an upgrade creatively on what we see from Szoboszlai, because he doesn't take any risks. He's a coward. He's a coward. And I'm not talking about in the finals. He's a coward in general when it comes to taking risks in football. So, you know, as well as Salah being absolutely awful, and
is he being told that by Slot though? Because because under Klopp he was doing this. He wasn't good under Klopp either in that final third. So maybe the managers, different managers. Maybe the managers have said that. No, he doesn't have it in him. To me, he's not creative in the final third. Like, cool. I think Chiesa's cooked. Chiesa's cooked. He's crap. Not crap, but he's cooked, innit? Yeah, he's not. His legs have gone. But what Chiesa has is in the final third, he knows what he needs to do in the final third. Diaz and Gakpo and Núñez aren't scoring that Chiesa chance. I'd even say Salah needs 2 or 3 to score that Chiesa chance. Maybe not 2. Salah's shown that he can miss a lot of chances as well. So even Salah's not guaranteed to put that away. The way Chiesa took that touch and took that goal, there's not really a lot. I'd probably liken that to maybe Jota before this season. I'd liken that to more of a Jota type touch and finish. So my point is that when we talk about creativity and we talk about games like this cup final, and I also talk about the PSG game because it's relevant. PSG game is very relevant in this, man. It's so relevant. Is that you need a little bit more than the PNP against the PSGs. And against Newcastle, them are the kings of PNP. So if you can't out PNP them, then that's a problem. Like, you're going to need some sort of quality. And when Salah's not playing, there's not enough quality in the final third to win these high-octane games. It's enough for the Premier League because, as I said, a lot of teams, the top teams aren't really at it the same. And as I said, Mo Salah's bailed us out a lot. So this is the bottom line for Liverpool, innit? And it's something we need to improve on next season. I already said this team wasn't good enough to win the Champions League. I didn't expect us to go out in the round of 16, but we weren't going to win it. We're never going to win it. I did expect us to win this cup, and we got far enough, and we should have won it. But at the end of the day, the proof's in the pudding now that there's still a lot of work to do.
I know this team, and Flawless, I'm sure you can vouch. I've said this team is not as good as the 18-19s. It's not good as the 19-20s. It's not as good as the 21-20s. Did I go?
Yeah, you said this. Yeah, you're right.
I've said this. Yeah, I've said that because I know what these teams look like. Because at least in 18-19 or even 21-22, if Salah's not doing the business, Mane's there. Mane's not doing the business.
Troops' point about Mane.
Yeah, Firmino's there. You know, you even had Origi was even he was a trump card to go, cool, the man them aren't firing, get Origi on and he'll do something. You can't really say the same thing about this forward line. If Salah's not doing the business, you usually go, oh, well, if Jota's fit.
Yeah, because Jota, he looks like he just fell off a cliff. It's crazy.
And he looks like he's fallen off a cliff these last 6-7 months. Yeah. You can't really. Gakpo's been injured, so I'll leave him out of it because he's actually had a good season for me.
Troops on mute.
What's happened to Jota? Because he's been like your
finisher, innit?
Your go-to. Like you lot have always wanted him fit and available. Like whenever he's come back, he's made an impact. But like the last like couple months under Slot, the last couple months under Klopp, and his entire time under Slot, he looks a different man, blood.
Yeah, it's first of all, as I said, my striker wears Predators, man. My striker wears Predators, bro. Yeah, he's done, bro. I had to just take a moment because I just don't know why you thought you could wear Predators. Bex wore Predators. Zidane wore Predators. Do you get where I'm going with this? You might never seen a striker wear those type of Predators. The Gerrards, the Stevie G's.
It might be a Brando.
Brother, fuck the fucking no, bro. No, bro. Fuck the brand deal, bro. What do you mean the brand deal? This guy's wears. You can wear. That means you. No. In fact, even if you had the brand deal, you can wear Adidas, bro. You can wear any Adidas boot. You don't have to wear the.
It might be a Predator deal.
They might put a couple extra zeros on the contract and said, "Yo, wear these Preds."
Bro, you're not Berber, bro. Yeah, he ain't Berber, bro. We're not doing that. Like, how about this? Predators are for man that can't that are just bro.
Mad techie.
And if you are a striker and you wear Predators, it has to be the man that don't move. You know them strikers that don't move, where it's just straight touch, straight pingers. No, but the Berbatovs, bro. The Berbatovs where he's bringing it down from up here.
No, he said strikers that don't move. That's the first person.
You know,
but there's a reason why they don't move because they're technically gifted. Lukaku don't move because he's just
Lukaku, bro.
Lukaku just don't move, blood. Lewis is an idiot, you know that, blood. I fully know what Monts meant, like tech, innit? He puts it down the blind. Lewis straight away. Oh, Lukaku.
That's it. Yeah, Lukaku, bro. No.
You know what I'm laughing at? I'm just imagining Lukaku with Predators. That's what
you killed the whole brand, bro.
Did you imagine Lukaku with Predators?
No. I'm crying.
Boycott the boot. I hate you, man. Boycott the boot. Just boycott the boot. If I ever saw Lukaku in, and I'm talking about the one with the tongue. That's what the tongue over the lace. It could never happen, bro. You're not allowed. You're just not allowed, bro. As I said, you see the Berbatovs. Those are the guys I'm talking about.
The bad techie guys with them. Yeah.
Even Van Persie.
The RVPs, bro. Even though RVP could move, though. RVP could move. He could move it. He could still move in it. But you know what I mean by just teched off the planet.
Yeah.
Mad techie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even how about this? Giroud didn't wear Preds, but Giroud probably could have got away with wearing Preds for me. He could have got. If he did, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah, because it's tech.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain.
He could hold the ball, like he could do and then ping it.
Yeah. That's my point. So the thing is, I know people say, "Oh, Monts, you're being dumb when you say why is Jota wearing Preds." Even if he wasn't wearing Preds, he'd be shit. But I just find it insulting as a footballer. All four of us have played football, bro. All four of us. Yeah, all four of us. We've been in the game, bro. If you saw your striker wearing Predators and he run a tech man, you're gonna look at him like he's an idiot. You're gonna look at him. If he pulled out his boot bag, and on a Sunday morning, and you're seeing the Zidanes.
You better be cold, Joe. If you're pulling, if you're pulling out Predators like gold boots, pink boots, you better be quiet. Like you better, if you're an attacking player, and you're pulling out like boots, like you better be cold.
You better be a bad man.
You better be cold. It's exactly why I wear all black boots, man.
This is
exactly
like, bro. And no, I don't even think the blackout thing is. He can't even do the blackout thing, right? He's got to go and put on a pair of mercurials and start from the beginning. No, he's got to put up. He needs to go and buy a pair of mercurials and start from the beginning. Go and get the basic mercurials, bro. The basic mercurials.
Man said stabilizers.
Stabilizers. Bro. He needs to go back. Go back. How about this? Go get him a pair of Sun Decos. He needs to go get a pair of Sun Decos, bro. Get him a pair of Sun Decos.
You know.
Yeah, the Sun Decos or it's the Sun Decos, and you go from there.
This guy's saying Sun Deco, bro. That sounds so sus, blood.
Wait, what? You know what I mean? You know the brand, didn't you? Know the brand.
Yeah, I know, but it's Sun Deco, blood.
Is it Sun Decos? Yeah,
they say Sun Deco, blood. What? Nah, blood. Louder.
Pause, whatever. But yeah, but you don't know what boots I'm talking about. The point is with Jota is that I think the injuries are finally caught up to him, innit? The injuries have caught up to him, and it's not just the injuries though, because I think it's a cop-out to say that the injuries have only caught up to him. His all-round game hasn't been good enough. And what he had to lean on was his finishing. Yeah, we've cooked Salah for quite a minute. So, yeah.
You're big upside, so.
Jota had his finishing to fall back on. He's always had that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's fair to say that if there's anything he falls back on, it's his... Yeah, he's both feet cold finisher. But the second a cold finisher stops finishing, it is a bit spooky, innit? Because even though his all-round gameplay isn't horrible, it's not not a standout feature. You don't think of Jota and go, oh, hold up play. Yeah, hold. Brings the ball down, Velcro thing. You don't think of Jota and go, Velcro touch. You know what I'm saying? He's a bagsman. He scores goals. That's his job. So when he's not scoring goals and he's injured, you have to pick a struggle, bro. You can't be dishing out. You have to pick a struggle. You can't be rude and dead. You can't be rude and dead, bro. So yeah, that's my issue with Jota personally. You know what I'm saying? And it's looking like
would you sell in the summer?
Yeah.
You have to think about that.
Because we need to, like, because Nunes is going, so it means we have to bring in two.
You got a lot of attackers because you got Jota, Nunes, potentially Diaz, Salah. You don't know what's going on with.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with Salah, and then obviously Nunes is definitely going.
Salah's gone, blood. Salah cried on Wednesday. Salah gone.
We don't know yet. We'll have to see in it. But that's my point. So if Salah does go and you let go, Nunes is 99% leaving Liverpool. Yeah, people know this, innit? 99% leaving. Yeah. So that means if Salah goes, and that's why I had to think about, do you sell Jota? Because it's like getting rid of 3 attackers while still needing to sort out another midfielder and needing to get a left back.
And it could be, you got adding Chiesa to that and potentially Diaz as well.
Yeah, this is my point. Konate's contract. Do you know what I'm saying? So do you see what I'm saying? So that's what I didn't think about. I'm not thinking about from a quality perspective, Troops. I'm thinking about as a numbers thing. Like depending on who else goes.
Yeah, you can't lose 5 out of 6 attacks.
Of course not.
After
winning the league.
You can't lose 5 out of 6 attackers. And
that'll just be like what you did in Rona. You never went again. In Rona, when you won the league and you never invested.
No, we did invest that season. We just didn't get a centre back. We bought Jota, we bought Thiago, and we bought someone else. Who else?
Or was it Champions League season?
Yeah, was it? You're talking about the Melo summer, wasn't it? When he signed out for Melo on the last day.
Yeah.
You're talking about
that one. Yeah. What? Man said Melo, you know.
we did buy Nunes that year. We bought Nunes.
All right, so you tried there, but yeah, the Melo thing.
It's the season after we won. It's the season we after we won the Champions League. We just bought in Harvey Elliott and Adrian.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I thought. I'm sure it was that one.
You meant that window, innit? Yeah. But we went on to win the league that year. You know,
you had that team like kind of ready.
Yeah. The team was already complete.
Like, that next year was when like, okay, cool, we're ready.
Yeah, the issue was there was nothing wrong with bringing in Thiago, and there was nothing wrong with bringing in Jota, because that was kind of a shock to people anyway. Like no one really kind of thought, people were kind of like, Jota's all right, like guy come from Wolves and that. But it was more the fact that we let Lovren go and we bought a midfielder and an attacker. We bought someone else that year. Someone needs to remind me. We bought someone else that season, but it wasn't a defender. So it's the wrong positions at the right time. As Fowler said, if you get rid of 5 attackers, including Mo Salah,
Yeah,
brother,
yeah, that's crazy.
after winning the league, cool. If we bottled, like if we didn't win nothing and it was a bad season for everyone and we come like 4th,
and then you get rid of everyone. That's another. That's one thing.
I can understand the wholesale manager wants his players. DEFCON 5 in it. But Liverpool are having a very good season. So
you know you're having. I think you're gonna be.
Is it Tsimikas? It was Tsimikas that come in that season. Yeah, sorry.
What's the word? I think you're gonna be deflated under the season because there was so much promise and because that number
20, nah.
Nah, there's a lot of Liverpool fans that I'm seeing like they're like,
no, I think they enjoy
when
winning
the season comes to the end. Because there was so much. No. Like, look, like let me break it down, Cesar. So like when we won Invincible, yeah, I was deflated at the end of that season, even though we won Invincible and won the league, because I knew that was the season we should have won Champions League. I knew that was the season we should have. I knew that was the season we should have done the treble. We should have done the FA Cup, 2004.
Oh, 4. Okay.
I knew that was the season. You understand? I knew, bro. You get me? And even though like it's number 20 and all of that, and you get me, 2nd Premier League title, you're gonna feel a little bit of deflation there because of what could have been. You get me? You could have seriously done things in the FA Cup. Look who you went out to, Plymouth. You lost in the Carabao Cup final.
Disappointing.
You get me? Yeah. You went out in the first knockout stage of the Champions League. When you look at it, it's like you did like this sounds kind of fucked, but it's like you did the bare minimum.
It's what could though. I think it's more so
it's like what could have been.
What could have been is more like
you don't see it yet because the season's not ended. So you just think but when you actually sit down, sit down and reflect and look like, yo, Plymouth, we lost to you know. We could have gone like, and look who's in the FA Cup now. Look who's in there now.
I'd hear this if it wasn't Liverpool's first like league title that they can celebrate in grounds and shit. Like they ain't gonna think about it.
I'm telling you right now, look, bro. We had a similar season under Klopp in 1920 after winning the Champions League. I'm telling you right now, when we won that Prem in 2020, no one gave a fuck. Even though we knew, I believe that team was good enough. How about this? That team was good enough to win the Champions League. And we also should have duppied up way more teams in the cup games. We could have duppied up way more teams in the cup games that season. Yeah, and you know what it is, Troops? There was even more of a case in 2020 because we blitzed the Premier League by February. If the league was done by February, how dare we go out to Atletico Madrid the way we did? How dare us not go any further in any of the cup competitions? There is more of a case for that team. That's
why you man hate Adrian.
Yeah, that's why man hate Adrian. You know what I'm saying? Like there is more, and he coming in his debut and won us
as well. I think I remember Willian had a shot straight at him and he fumbled it into the net.
Bro, he threw it straight. He threw it straight to their player. While we were winning.
No, I mean in the FA Cup because like we knocked you out, but Willian had that one shot that went straight.
Oh yeah, and hit him.
You know what? Yeah, I think that's why. I think that's why Salah was crying as well.
My point is,
again, so that's I think that's why Salah was crying as well. Again,
so my point is, my point is, Troops, is that if Liverpool fans didn't really care as much in 2020, they're not going to care in 2025 because there was more of a case.
Yeah, but this could be the last time with like
that year.
Now, but this could be your last time with.
You're saying future.
This could be the last time with this team.
No, I'm sorry. I'll be honest. I hear
this could be the last because Trent's got 1 foot out, Salah's got 2 foot out, Van Dijk. Who knows now if it's just. Who knows what's gonna happen with Van Dijk? But them two, Salah and Trent, is not looking good. You get me? And you winning more trophies could have been what convinced them players to stay on.
Potential,
like a Trent.
It's definitely
if you pulled home, because going out to PSG at home, you won 1-0 away, Monts. I'm not trying to. I'm being honest. Like I've been in this predicament, bro. You're sitting there. I was there after we lost to the United because we lost to Chelsea Wednesday.
You wasn't me because I won the Champions League. So
now listen, we lost to Chelsea Wednesday, then we lost to United, in FA Cup. I was still like, fuck this, man. We're gonna win the league unbeaten. But when that season ended and I sat down and I was like, you know what? We should have fucking done so much more this year.
No, we should have
I
done
do
more.
feel a bit.
It's
I do
after the
feel a bit
initial
deflated, man.
celebration.
Like,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
my Man United brethren, when they won the 2008 Champions League and Premier League, they were pissed they didn't win the treble because they went out to fucking Portsmouth, bro.
Yeah, I'm not
They
saying
were
I'm not
fuming,
annoyed.
blood. They
Wait,
were
I'm not-
fuming, blood.
I'm not saying I'm not annoyed, but when we do win that prem, because it's number 20 and how much number 20 means, you know what I'm saying? We've been chasing United for 30 years, bro. 30 years we've been chasing United, bro. So, like, to go and win that Premier League is monumental. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not player FC. So I once said when we bottled the league in 2014, I said, yo, we're not seeing another player that's gonna carry us the way Suarez did. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna see that again. Mo Salah comes along, you know, Mane comes along. We assembled the team that we assembled. Do you see what I mean? I've had that thought thinking, how are we gonna move forward? I'm not player FC. I'm not player FC. I'm what's there for my club. So even though players might be going and leaving, I've got to have faith in that manager right now that even though he's one with this group of players, as long as the whole team doesn't be disemboweled in one summer, and we've just spoken about it, the whole team won't be dismembered in one window. You just can't. There's still going to be fragments of a Premier League winning team left. And there's no divine right that Man City will be back. There's no divine right that will go and retain it. There's no divine right that Arsenal will go and do what they're supposed to do. The bottom line is that even though we should have done more, and I get what you're saying, Troops, because at the end of the day, I still think that in 2020, that team we should have won the champs. We should have won the champs, and we should have at least won another domestic cup, even though we blitzed the Prem in 26 games. Yeah. But the bottom line is, bro, I promise you the fans ain't gonna care because it's number 20. We know we could have and should have won more, and we're gonna have to address that. But it doesn't mean it's bleak next year and it's bleak going forward. It can be bleak if we make the wrong decisions as a board. I don't really trust the board. But at the end of the day, no one had us winning the Prem this season. That's the bottom line. No one had us winning the Prem this season. Not no one, but it wasn't a popular opinion for Liverpool to go ahead and win the Premier League. So therefore, I think the Premier League will be more than enough. If you asked me, would I have taken the Premier League in this? I'll take the Premier League, bro. I just don't want people to downplay the Premier League. But two things can be right. You are right in what you're saying, Troops, in that should Liverpool have been doing more?
Yeah, it's not about downplaying it. It's just more so what could have been, because it's not often it's not often you get opportunities to go and win multiple major honors. So of course, winning the Premier League.
And I don't think people are going to look back and go, what should have happened? Because no one really thinks about that, about Liverpool's COVID Premier League winning season. No one thinks about that. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe we might think about that behind closed doors if you want to.
Also, Klopp's reign, like when you look at it, like with the players.
Yeah, you look at kind of it as I think people will look at it more as like, you know, like when Conte won his first year for Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Lewis, you still there?
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
just
how far did you get in your cup competitions that season under Conte?
West Ham eliminated us in like the 5th round of the cup of the Carabao Cup.
Yes, I remember that. And what was your other one? Final. Say that again.
Arsenal beat us in the FA Cup final.
Yes, when Pulisic his hamstring went.
No. That was the Sanchez.
That was the second final. Was it the
first one?
First one, innit? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I got them mixed up. Yeah. So is it fair to say that you probably would have preferred to, like, what could have been by winning that final, right?
Yeah. Like, our players went into that game hungover.
You see what I'm saying? But does anyone actually sit there and go, Chelsea should have won more in 2017?
No.
Because you won the Premier League, bro. You won the Premier League in his first season. He went his first 3 games, he got punched up. And I think it was Arsenal. I'm pretty sure it was Arsenal that punched you, man, up like 4-1 or something.
Yeah, 3-0. That was the game before we switched to back 3.
And then you just went to a back 3 and then just swept the league. So my point is that that's the evidence I'm using to say I don't think people are going to look forward and go, oh, Liverpool should have won more. yes, we should have won more, but I don't think it will be overstated once the Premier League is finally won. That's just my point in it. I'm not saying
No one's saying overstated. Man saying you're gonna feel a bit like, yo, we should have done more, bro.
I don't think as much.
Like even if it's Slot's first season, Wenger won the double in his first season.
Yeah, I hear it, and that's
You know what I mean?
But
It don't matter about first season, blood. Like it's, you know what I mean. Conte won the league in his first season. Slot's gonna win the league, but Wenger done the double, which is more. He gets more recognition because your first win the double.
Yeah, you're not gonna get the recognition
that from Fergie. Fergie was having the time of his life, little punk.
Slot's not Wenger in it.
No one said we could stop Fergie. This is why I don't listen to this whole fucking "we can't stop Man City" thing, bro. Cause we stop Fergie, so I don't hear this shit. I don't hear this. Oh, Man City, Pep. Oh my God, we can't win.
Man City can't.
I don't hear that
because they haven't won every Prem in 8 years.
I don't hear that.
They haven't won the Prem 8 years.
You know what that is? That's excuses. True.
Yeah, it's excuses.
Because we didn't use that as an excuse. We just kept building our team, building. Okay, Ashley Cole's coming through. Bang. Okay, go get Campbell. Okay, cool. Go get Wilson.
People use it
as an keep doing this. Just keep buying. They're buying. We're buying. Fuck it. We're gonna catch them. And then boom.
People can say that, yeah, that Man City have fallen off a cliff and but at the same time, there is no such thing as a perfect team over an 8-year span, innit? There's gonna be slight drop-offs from these teams that have dominated the league, and you have to be ready to go, even if you're losing the league by 1 point. You have to be ready to go. That's why I said I know Arsenal fans are so disappointed with this one in particular, because you can't let your competitor drop their guard. If you're in a boxing match and your guy and he drops his guard, you're not going to stand there and look, you drop your guard. I'm going to wait till you get your guard back up before I retaliate. I'm not going to do that. You're there to win. You know what I'm saying? No one there isn't a we beat Man City sticker at the end of your, you know what I'm saying, at the end of your Premier League title. You know what I'm saying? When Chelsea beat Manchester United to the title, people weren't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't we can't beat United. You know what I'm saying? We can't beat Fergie. Same with Arsenal. So the bottom line is, it's not my fault that Manchester City haven't been at their best. It's not my fault.
Exactly. You take advantage of your.
It would mean more of a discredit to not win the league while Man City.
Yeah, of course. You take advantage when you're playing. All the great Premier League sides at some point have fell off. Like people didn't wait. If under Fergie, if we weren't on it, teams didn't wait. Arsenal went invincible. Teams didn't wait. Mourinho's Chelsea. Teams didn't wait. You lot with Klopp. No, wait. Yeah. Like you take advantage of that. If you win the league, you win the league. That's why it's excuses. People, you know what it's like.
Even in the
cup
final,
hold their team accountable.
Even in the cup final, Liverpool went at their best. Newcastle said, "Give me that fucking chain, bro."
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? You think Newcastle are gonna wait for us to click into gear and be the normal Liverpool that we are? Of course not.
Nah, of course not. They're suplexing man in the midfield.
You drop your guard, I'm taking your chain, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't get that shit back. That's the bottom line. But yeah, that was just my reply to that part. But I still stand by the fact that this season should have been a cup double at the minimum.
That's fair.
This season should have been a double.
Oh, what do you think before we move on? Chiesa being out in the cold so much, and then he puts him on in the final. This guy's got no playing time, no minutes.
Yeah, well, he has because we're not gonna like act like he's lit up when he has played flawlessly. He hasn't lit up.
No, he hasn't played well. That's my point. Is he hasn't played well.
I always say this: some players need rhythm, but they need to earn their rhythm. Does that make sense? Players also have to earn their rhythm. So if he hasn't earned his rhythm, then there's nothing.
No, I get that fully. I'm just talking about putting him on in the final when he's not. Yeah. There's so many times he could have turned to him when you whether you're like the PSG. He's not looked at him, whether that's right or wrong. I'm just saying
it's not just his
decision.
It's him and Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott got the goal against PSG and didn't start in the second leg.
Yes,
he didn't start. He didn't even start against Southampton. He came off the bench against Southampton and saved us.
Yeah.
So he was almost punished not punished, but like he kind of went back to the same setup that hasn't been working. And that's why I said I'm critical of the manager. You've gone to how about this? I don't rate Nunes, but Nunes even should have started against. Nunes has a history of playing well against Newcastle. He literally, like, do you know what I'm saying? Nunes has done more than Jota has done in the last month and a half. Nunes played a part in the Harvey Elliott goal.
True.
Now, does that mean I rate him as a player? No. But just because I don't rate the player doesn't mean he doesn't deserve to start if the senior is not performing. I was for calling for Harvey Elliott to come on earlier, and Chiesa should have come on earlier, but these are the things that the manager's got to learn, and you got to learn it fast. Klopp lost his first 3 finals for Liverpool. I don't know if Slot will be allowed the same time as Jurgen to lose his first 3 finals because he's been given a better team, whereas Jurgen kind of walked into a situation where the players weren't at a level to be winning regularly. So, yeah.
First.
Monts, do you think Slot didn't trust Chiesa after the Plymouth? Yeah, bro, because he wasn't like. It's not like Chiesa gave him every excuse.
Yeah,
to play,
that's my point.
and he still didn't play.
Yeah, he's performed, but then you throw him on in a final.
Yeah, do you know what it is? It's at least nice to say, right, he's not a complete dud. He's got something where that can be utilized, and I think he needs to now know that he's probably now learned his lesson where Chiesa probably could have played a full game against Southampton.
That's my point. Is you're down against Southampton, you've not thrown him on. You're down against PSG. Okay, that's a big game.
Gravenberch played 80 minutes against Southampton, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy.
Why doesn't he trust the rest of the midfielders? Like you got Endo there. He
wanted to sell Endo.
Elliott. No, but now that you're going through the season, you know that you're in a techie part of the season.
Yeah,
just that's why I say I blame your manager. All he has to do is just rotate the midfield.
Yeah, rotating the right
everyone.
Places.
You know what I mean? Like you don't have to when we bring players off on 60 minutes, give man half an hour rest. Like
this is where, as I said, like I think if you're gonna use Endo like you use James Milner, then utilize a utility man. James Milner, if you actually see that he was never really a starter in the stronger Liverpool teams over the years. But if you look at his minutes played, he racked up minutes for Liverpool and bare appearances and even then the players were still tired, but that's because of the running style. But I feel like Endo should have been utilized like James Milner. We've seen Endo play centre-back, we've seen him play CDM. I'm not saying he's the go-to guy, but he's played, bro, last season, Endo put in good performances against Chelsea in the final. Lewis, you know, he played well in the final. He played well. He played well against Manchester City. He beat up De Bruyne. Like, it's not to say that it's a lesson learned, innit? He needs to rotate more. Gakpo got injured. He probably should have been playing Chiesa here and there. Harvey Elliott proved that he can play. Salah hasn't got a rest. Salah hasn't had a single rest. Do you know what I'm saying? Harvey Elliott could have been playing more games. You know, Nunes probably could have started a few more games. Maybe, especially, well, I'm talking in the latter, like recently, anyways. There's just players that could have been playing. I think Tsimikas should have been playing more games. You know, but I think Robbo's dusted in it, so that's probably why. But I just think if we're gonna nitpick or if we're gonna be objective, the manager should have been rotating more. And this is now we're paying for it in the bigger games where more quality is needed. Gravenberch is slowing down at a point where we need him more than ever. And I've said this already. Gravenberch has been one of our most important players this season in terms of stability in the midfield. Everyone knows how important that 6th row is. That 6th row is just mad important. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that our 6 is starting to slow down because of a lack of rotation is an issue. And maybe if we did get Zubimendi, or if we did get a player that can rotate, or that he trusts more, you know what I'm saying, that he trusts more, then maybe we would have seen a different Liverpool go further in the cup competitions. But it's a lesson learned, innit? And he needs to learn it fast. As I said, he's not going to get the same leeway that Jurgen Klopp got. Maybe he will because he won the league, innit? Maybe he will because he won the league. Because
Klopp came into a shitty situation. Like you man were robbed out.
So he was allowed sometimes because he's won the league.
But how about
he's won the league? But it's basically Klopp's fucking squad. He's done what Arteta's done with the FA Cup and Emery.
But it's when.
But Arteta didn't kick on from that is the issue. I said Arteta didn't kick on from that is then the issue. Say Arteta,
that's because this prick signed fucking Willian.
Yo, that's my point. But let's say Arteta, not the next year, the year after that, picked up another FA Cup, and then there's 2 FA Cups in 3 years. How different does it look? That's the issue. Plus, obviously, FA Cup, the Premier League is the difference as well.
Let's not do revisionism. When Klopp was losing finals, even though he walked into a shit situation, he was still holding corn.
Because he had lost finals before as well at Dortmund.
Yeah, he'd lost 2 back. Yeah. So it was a black cloud over his head kind of thing
Yes.
already. So it was kind of like, oh, Liverpool finals nearly, man, happening again. Like it was very much that before we got over the line. So that's why I say, bro, Slot ain't gonna get the same allowance that Klopp got, and even Klopp got slack for it. You got criticism for it. So I don't want to say one and done because you can lose finals in any way. She's better on the day, but he's not gonna get the same allowance, man. So he has to be very careful next year going into cup competitions, especially if he loses his players and gets the players he wants. This is where a squeaky bum time next year. You're gonna have to make your money. It's where you're gonna make your money. This is where he goes. Can you do it with your own players? You know. And also the last thing I said as well, I didn't mention. I know it's in hindsight, but you see Alisson not playing. I know Keller has got a perfect record in finals, bro, but I think the loyalty thing. Keller has leaving at the end of the season. Did he have to play him in the final? I'm not so sure. Not so sure.
I hear Monts with that final point because that little fucking fish pair check, bro. I don't know.
Fair check.
Yeah, Europa League
Back
final.
two, innit? It was his last ever game. Then he joined Chelsea 2 days after.
Fucking prick.
That's crazy work.
What a fish blood.
Shout out, check.
Fuck check. Big up Don Juan. Don Juan. So I remember when Mont said that Salah was better than Gareth Bale. We could have used a Bale yesterday, a real clutch player.
But I said Bale's more clutch than Salah, though.
Do you still think Salah's better than Bale?
Yeah, longevity wise, yeah, I think Bale was more. I wouldn't. And people that say Bale, he's a better clutch player and he's won more in it. But I think Salah's been better in the Premier
Nah, forget
League.
that. I'm saying like ban for ban.
Ban for ban.
I'm
It's
going
tight.
Bale. Flawless.
It's tight. I think.
I'm Arsenal. So for me to say Bale means something.
Oh yeah,
But I don't want people to think that
Bale,
people, even as good as Bale was, I don't think Bale was not Eden Hazard. Like he was very much PMP as well. Like he was obscene PMP as well. Like people don't like people act like that wasn't a thing.
He had crazy technique though.
Ball striking technique. He wasn't the craziest dribbler. Let's not do that. He had good ball control. But Bale was obviously more dynamic in it, as Farrelly said. I think Salah is a bit more scatty with what he does. Salah's more consistent. Bale's peak was higher than Salah's. So it's tight. I think probably lean towards Bale a little bit.
Yeah, I'm saying
Probably
Bale.
lean towards Bale.
Big up Pursue Me Like a Dream. He says Salah Ballon d'Or. More like Mo Salah out the door. That's good.
That's good. That is good.
That's good.
That's good.
That's fucking good, blood.
That's good.
Huh? Mind the gap in the league. 1 trophy, 0 in 3 years. Who are you talking about?
You.
I'm 5, bro. So it's not me. It could be you, mate. You're pointing here, bro. Point at yourself.
Mind the gap in the league. We were never in a title race.
But I want to
You're saying
trophy
Bro,
last year.
JK.
5 for them because they're gonna win it, and 0 and 3 for you.
I want a trophy last year. So it can't be
No,
me.
he's saying the league, innit?
He said, mind the gap in the league. 1 trophy, 0 in 3 years.
He's won
I
30.
won a
No,
trophy
he
in
would've said
5
30.
years, bro. So, but
He's
you ain't
talking
got
about 30. Did he mean 30 years? 1 league in 30 years?
Now, when's the last time Chelsea won a trophy, Lewis?
3 years.
3 years.
Oh,
Mate.
3
Yeah,
years.
talking about Chelsea. Yeah, that's
Gotta
Chelsea.
be Chelsea.
Yeah,
Because I'm
Exactly.
5.
It can't be directed to me because we weren't barely even got involved in this seg.
But man would just hold strays.
it's the way it is.
You know, strays, bro. I held strays. First super chat, bro. Man, stray me. What have I done?
No, if it's me, first.
You deserve it, true 100%. Well, yeah,
Fuck off.
it is. so you don't deserve it.
We got JK again. He says, "What are we doing here? Nobody expected us to win even 1 trophy before the season started. Now we are.
Yeah, it's at Arsenal.
Liverpool
It's Arsenal.
for 4. We're huge.
Because expectation changes. That is facts. Most
Yep.
people, general consensus, didn't have Liverpool top of the league, but you are now 12 points clear. Or
And the
however
way your
many
fan
points
base
clear
move.
with
like- it's
however long
like
to go.
Arsenal's
Same way, if
first.
Chelsea were in that situation, they expect it. Same way if it was United. Same way if it was Arsenal.
Oh yeah.
People would expect.
That's
People would
why I
expect
don't
at
take
this point.
That's why I don't take it personally when everyone guns for us, because everyone in there, right? That's why I asked Troops the question at the start of the stream. would you swap places with me if you could? Of fucking course he would. Anyone would. Anyone in the league, all 19 teams would want to be where I am right now. So when people are onto us, it doesn't matter if, like, you get it, like, expectations have changed now. Everyone wants to be where you are. It's not a Liverpool thing. It's a whoever's top thing. That's why the generational hate watches start. It's whoever's top. You will be hated the most. Whoever is leading the pack, unless it's Leicester. Whereas everyone kind of wanted them to win because it was like,
heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Facts.
You can't, that's what it is.
Facts,
You can't be,
bro.
and ahead, people want to see your downfall, whether it's any of our 4 teams
And
or
this
whether
is
it's
why-
Spurs or whether we'll see.
this is why I'm such a piece of shit.
Facts.
This is why I'm a piece of shit.
100%.
Because win, lose, draw, graceful or non-graceful, injured or not injured, man, are still gonna crash it on me. So I gotta be ready for the cause. Gotta be ready.
Big up the biggest troll on YouTube, Elon. Tommy Tuchel, first squad, no Ballon d'Or in Ketia. Red flag. Yeah, Elon, shut up, blood. Big up football breakdown. Eto's finals record is nuts. Laugh my ass off.
No man got back-to-back trebles. It tells you all you need to know. I got back with 2 separate teams. It's crazy work.
He didn't score in that final, though.
Yeah, but it's even performances though. In the finals code.
Not yet. You get a tenner from where, blood? Who? Is it? Rotted. Trey got a tenner for his birthday from his brethren. Ain't his birthday yet, though.
Yeah,
Nice.
shout out Trey,
Give
man.
you more money. Bro.
Happy
My
early
brethren ain't got me
birthday.
nothing, blood. I know my brethren all my life, bro. These pussies ain't got me nothing, blood. Punks. Some man didn't even get me nothing, man.
I think the man them have never given me a tenner for my
Man, I'm a pricks, bro. Man didn't even get me a card on my wedding, bro. Dickhead youths, blood. Man are scumbags,
Crazy.
bro. But they're there eating my food, blood. Pricks, blood.
Yeah,
I just take the free drink.
standard. That's standard. Don't like
Man are scumbags, bro. Man are actually scumbags, blood.
Man did really. I'm surprised. I'm sure the man got you a gift for your wedding.
Man
man.
them cards
Yeah.
for their birthdays. Troops,
Robbie
you getting-
gave the, oh, I left it in the car.
No,
wait,
brother.
Troops, you be getting the man them cards and that on their birthdays and that.
Me?
Yeah.
No, but if I went to a man's birthday, I'm gonna fucking
Bring
like,
something.
If
Yeah,
I'm
I'll just pull up with
not
a
even a
bottle. I'll
birthday,
be like,
sorry,
here you are.
if I'm going to a man's wedding, you think I'm not gonna
No,
put
no,
money
not
in a
wedding. I'm
card?
talking about birthday, bro.
Oh yeah,
Birthday.
yeah. Wedding's a bit mad.
No, but I said wedding, bro.
Oh, please said birthday.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
come on.
man really didn't bring nothing for the wedding.
Yeah, man, scumbags, bro.
That's crazy. Not
Yeah,
even
the man
a
them
gift.
are- the man them are
Yeah,
scumbags.
that's mad.
Yeah, not
Do
even.
you know
a
what I
free
did,
card.
blood? Do you know what I did? Do you know what I did?
Cool.
I turned to a baby shower with fuck all. No card, nothing, blood.
She's petty, man.
I'm petty, bro. I'm petty.
Petty,
I'm mad petty, bro. You see me? One thing about me is I'm petty, blood. And I remember everything. And if you pull up on me, on my youths or anything and don't bring nothing, believe you're getting the same energy back, bro. I don't care for newborn. I don't business, blood. Yeah?
What the
Car.
fetus do to you, bro?
Huh?
What the baby do to you, bro? I said I was okay with newborn, but
Fuck them
baby ain't
kids,
do nothing,
man.
bro.
Generational beef,
I said,
man. I hear it.
fuck them kids, yo.
Fuck them kids, bro.
Inherited the beef, you know.
Yeah,
Fuck them
man.
kids, yo.
Now, I'll say to Lily, like, if we're invited somewhere, I'll be like, yo, did they give us something? Yeah? Or no? No! Yeah, we ain't giving them nothing.
Yeah.
Like, why am I giving you something? You ain't giving my kids nothing. Are you crazy? I don't give to
That's
receive, but you understand? It's a respect thing.
Yeah, it's a respect thing.
Like,
The
you
wedding
get-
thing
you
is
get-
mad.
Come on, bro. You know how much I spent on my wedding as well? Like 25 grand, bruv.
Yeah, I know you spend.
Oh,
Yeah, weddings are
oh,
expensive.
wow.
Props to you, man.
I'm fucking crazy, blood. Man,
I
lucky.
gotta pull up with something for the wedding, man.
I swear down, bro. I'm trying to. There's more come. Oh, this thing is annoying me, bruv.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get
StreamYard done a number on us today.
They fucked us over, blood. I don't know what's happened, bro. I think I've got all of them now. One more, fucking hell. All right, I think I got all of them now. Big up Corey. He says Havertz with more open play final goals. Low.
Mad,
Is
man.
it just the one? Is it just the one in the champs?
Scott.
Yeah.
So you're
Big up
saying,
Lucky X. He says Truth's mad because Henry lost the Ballon d'Or to Nedved. I'm not, bro. It's beyond that.
don't blame me.
It's actually beyond that. There's bare kids in the chat, bro. Big up Rex. He says on flop.
Oh, they flop.
Raw.
You lot have been on point with the slander name. That's
That's
another
a good one. Still.
Hey, trust me.
That's a good
They've
one.
been waiting to run that one. That's a good one.
Good
Saw someone call him Arnie lost.
I like.
That one's a mad one.
That's good.
Big up JK says, meanwhile, Arsenal are starving, can't afford entry. That's not my fault, blood. Big up CAA. He says, does Salah have more memorable goals than Kai in the final? Rotted. Havertz prop, you know. That's crazy.
I mean, both scored in the Champions League final, to be honest.
Havertz prop is mad. Big up Kurt Chaos, my dog. He says, don't get it twisted. Liverpool will win the league. But if they bottle this, would it be the biggest of all time? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yes. It would be.
Definitely. We got TAA again. He says this Prem is going to give FSG an excuse to not spend for the next 5 years. We will be there.
He ain't even CAA is not even.
They might not.
Might be onto like
they might do the cheap thing, man. They might try.
Yeah, but listen. How about this? We told you didn't need any signings. We told you so.
Yeah, they might do the cheap thing.
Big up JK again. Big up yourself. He says LFC realers talk. Our summer is massive. We need already a left back, centre back, DM, striker, left wing, and that isn't counting Trent, Salah, and VVD cutting. Add up FSG tax and Kanate rumors. It's a bit of a madness next season.
I hear it.
I always say to you, blood, the demise of Liverpool might kick in next year, blood. Big up D-Mass again. He says, from Indonesia, Ramadan Mubarak, guys, is there any Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, or Liverpool players who are fasting?
Big up yourself, D-Mass.
Ramadan Mubarak, blood. You understand? Hopefully,
Fafana, I think.
Well for you, blood.
Salah, and I think that's it. Is it Kanate?
Was Mazarari, definitely, because you see him, I'm presuming Ahmad as well.
Saliba.
Yeah, I think Fafana. I don't remember if we have any Muslim Chelsea. I don't know.
What does last season he's Villa now,
Big up man like Bill. Yeah. You see, Bill's the only one I feel sorry for, blood. Bill and Rom. Nah, fuck Rom actually, because he chat shit on Twitter. Bill's the only one I feel sorry for.
You don't need to.
Bill's the only one I feel sorry for.
This Roms is a good, he's the.
That's why I said fuck Roms, bro.
Yeah,
I said fuck Roms,
as bad as me, bro. Where's
fuck Roms?
Hey, Roms just threw you under the bush, you know. That's crazy work, you know.
Big up Roms, man. Team Azar.
Hey, Roms picks and chooses when he wants to rate Salah in it. So
that is, you just threw man under the bus.
You don't get to celebrate Salah. You don't get to celebrate Salah and tear him down when things go wrong.
But big up Billy. He says another final loss, twat of the week. Only thing I got left is winning it at the Bridge or against Lil Bro Arsenal. Big summer needed. Massive summer for you, bro. You get me? Win it at the Bridge. I'll be there. Big up OG Queens, man, like Andy in the chat. He says, big up the panel. Monts, Lewis, fist up. Troops sleep as Arsenal 1-1-0. Poor OG Queens, proud as Barca fought back to 4-2 win after a poor first half. Barca are scary. This is the fight Flick brought back. We are warriors.
Yeah, the end of that game was crazy. To be 2-0 down and then win 4-2. Yeah, it's that title race. It's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a good one. La Liga.
It's serious, blood. Big up OG Queens every time. Big up Gear Moose. You're moving mad again. You get me. Big up Dennis. He says, Monts, stop it. Salah ain't good. He's meaty.
You'd probably take him in your team though. So everyone here would take Salah. So if he's not that good.
Yeah, Salah's not meaty.
Everyone here would take Salah. Everyone.
Maybe don't know. I'm not starting him ahead of Saka. I'm sorry.
You're putting him in your side.
You heard me. I'm not starting him ahead of Saka. You heard me. Yes. Did you hear me? You heard me. Big up OG Queens again. He says, I left the bar so drunk last night after Barca win. I took the NYC subway from Williamsburg to Jamaica Queens. W for brotted. You went from brother. Are you mad? You went literally like through the whole of fucking New York on the subway, bro. This guy's lost his mind, blood. There's W for Barca in the chat. Monster mentality, but I'm hungover and at work for Pete. Here we go. Yeah, you're excited right now, but yo, you need to take your time with it, blood. You understand? Man said he went from Williamsburg to Queens, blood. Yeah, that's mad. That is mad. Big up T. Dot. He said Liverpool win the league, Newcastle the Carabao Cup, City probably the FA Cup. God forbid if United in winning Europe. Arsenal again win nothing.
All right, guys, I'm just deep in. There are Arsenal fans out there that saying Saka starts over Salah. Hey, you man, this is why this is why everyone hates you, lot. This is why everyone hates you, lot. What is wrong with your fan base? What is wrong with your fan base? It's a
big up Daniel surviving Maresca. I don't know if you're surviving Maresca anymore now, mate. You understand?
Yeah, Daniel's been on Maresca's case. He said
there is actually an Maresca defense league. Never seen a defense league for a championship manager. We really are Palmer and Jackson FC.
Sounds like a recruitment problem, doesn't it?
Big up AKA Barellas. That name cracks me
up. Big up Daniel, though. Big up.
He says Mustafi better than Van. This guy's lost his mind, bruv. This guy's lost his mind, bruv. Lewis.
I'm disgusted, man. I can't.
Lewis. This is the game that you're gonna beat us. Yeah, I was told. You get me. This is the game that you get me. You're going into this game with hope. I said, why? What hope? Like, you're not winning. You get me. And you didn't win again. You understand? That's one win since what, 2022. One win since
2021.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. You understand? I don't even know what to say to you anymore. You get me? 1 billion down the drain. Billion pound bottle job, Blues strike again. You understand? Like, to spend $1 million and have that there, like what I witnessed was very, very sickening. You get me? Dewsbury Hall off the bench and all of that, blood. You know what I mean? Like, £1 billion spent. It's crazy, bruv.
With all the attacking depth we had. People can get annoyed about the subs, but who else was there to bring on? My only problem was that the subs came on too late. Again, like 76 minutes for our first sub. And Clueless and Sancho could have been off at halftime because they weren't really giving us anything. We were shit for the first like 20 or 30 until Arsenal scored. We were just getting pummeled. Then Arsenal just dropped back and relieved the pressure because like, all they had to do was get the first goal. You take one look at that attack, and ain't doing a thing. And like I never like falling to the injury argument. I never do. But I'm gonna be so real. We lost our 3 best forwards, and I look at the other options that we had. Nothing. No width. No ability to play under pressure. No pace. Poor decision making. It's another one of those games where we could have played for like 5 hours and we never would have scored. Like, I do think things got a little bit better as the game progressed. I also do understand that part of it came down to Arsenal just dropping back because, again, all you needed was the first goal. Some Arsenal fans might be annoyed that they didn't go and do more, but they didn't need to do more. They just had to win the game. At 1-0, the game is already won. All they have to do is rely on their defense, try and hit us on the break. And they did it. We were a bit better at handling that. I think our centre-backs grew into the game. Like, Badiashile was a bag of trash in that first stop. He was getting skinned by Martinelli and his passing was putting us under a lot of danger. But in the second half, I'd argue he was our best centre-back for whatever that shit is worth. But when it comes to like trying to play forward, the decision-making and just the slow, lazy approach that our forwards were taking, it just made things more and more difficult for us. Like, we tried rotations. There was a point where like all of Neto or Nkunku or Sancho were all playing in the middle, and like we tried to use that to like disrupt your press, but it didn't really work. And like the likes of Nkunku and Sancho, both of them, they were just terrible off the ball anyway. So it just was never leading to anything. Like I wish we could have had Lavia playing a little bit more. At least we could have had somebody that could, you know, like handle the pressure a little bit. Like we know how press resistant the likes of Lavia is, but without that, all that we had was Caicedo. James was good physically, but like you could tell he was still a little bit like passive, trying to make the safe passes because again he's still adapting to a new position, and it was just a mess. It was just a mess. Like, never looked like winning. I look at all of that forward line and like Neto, fair play, like you worked hard and everything, but you know what it's like when you're just crediting someone for working hard and nothing else. You're dying out here, and that's what we were doing with the forward line. And Nkunku, I dead ass don't want to see this guy play for my club anymore. I can't be bothered. He's fucking trash. All we've done this season is just write off positions that he can't play in. Oh, we can't play it.
You know what? He doesn't. People don't talk about Nkunku too much.
On the right. He
No,
can't
not
play
enough.
on the
Sorry.
left. He's shit.
People don't
He's
talk about
shit.
him enough, blood, because the price tag on that man, he gets away with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
when it
he
over
does.
50 million,
How
he
much
gets
was it?
away with it, bro. Man, I hear saying Havertz, Pepe, Mount, all of this shit. You got Nkunku just sitting there, bro, living life, blood,
It's a valid
I
point,
think
actually.
living life.
Yeah.
And he's probably the worst out of the lot of them.
yesterday.
It's a valid
Scott
point.
said on my review yesterday, shout out to Scott, like, Havertz is fucking garbage, but even Havertz does more out of possession. I was like, rotted. Aye. Fuck that, brother. But you know what? Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Enzo was like, you weren't great either. Like, way too many touches. Like, there's another reason why we weren't able to move the ball as quickly as we would have wanted. But, like, in terms of Maresca, I'm annoyed that that idiot goalkeeper is back in the lineup again. He nearly conceded a goal from passing to Martinelli in 5 minutes. And I also don't get why we're telling him to play long. I don't get it. Like, you look at that Arsenal side, you look at that height, you look at the physicality, and you look at the physicality of our squad. Why are we playing long? Why? You're just trying to give away the ball for fun. That and the late substitutions, and also just starting Nkunku, because I'll be so real. Tyrick George can take every single minute that Nkunku should be getting for the remainder of the season. I don't need to see it anymore. Don't need to see it.
With that?
I honestly think Arteta was doing the Pep thing where he's like, just like, you know how he bigs up a team after he's just beaten them and shit.
Yeah,
He's
he's taking liberties. He's taking liberties with that. He's just taking a piss. He don't mind game. He's just taking a piss.
But yeah, like, and other than that, with Maresca, and also like not trying to get us to like raise the tempo of the game, I think we were just doomed. Like, I've already spoken enough times about how much we miss Noni and Jackson, and how much Palmer has missed them over the last 5 games. Now we're missing Palmer. That's all the risk taking gone. Like that is the most like safe passive attack I've seen at Chelsea in some time. Just straight bitches everywhere. Everyone, I'm saying speak on Sancho. He was a bitch. He was a bitch yesterday. I needed him to turn up and he didn't turn up. Like what? I think he had like one take on against Lewis Skelly.
He did play well.
That was it.
I was going to dispute that. He did play well.
Nkunku, I've already said, useless, straight useless. It's mad that Dewsbury Hall came on and offered me more. It's mad. A player that we've all universally agreed is not good enough for us came on and offered me more. But without all of that, like you're just playing yourself into dispossessions.
Yeah, you're my guy, man. You didn't turn up,
Because
man.
when you try to progress the ball, every time we either move the ball too slowly or the decision making isn't good enough, and it's just so easy for Arsenal to handle us. So that's what fuck does. That's what fuck does. Like, Palmer has been out of form to death, but you know what? Even if he makes the wrong decision, sometimes he tries to threaten the goalkeeper. He tries to have some shots on goal. We had like Enzo Fernandez just hit and hope volleys from 30 yards out, because that's how much we were dying out there in the final third. Fucked us. It all fucked us. But yeah, I mean, like, both teams were mid. Arsenal was obviously better though, much better. But like, it's what annoys me as well, because I feel like
man said mid, but we were bruv. I don't know what you man were doing, blood. Like,
bro, don't take it personally. Neither of us were great, but you were obviously.
Yeah, I know, blood. But you were, you
were better. You were better. We were both mid. You were better. We were the middle one.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
I got some crazy stats here. Chelsea are winless in their last 7 away games in the Premier League. Their longest run without a league victory on the road since October 2022 under Graham Potter. Chelsea attempted just 8 shots against Arsenal. Their joint fewest in a Premier League match this season. Indeed, their XG total at the Emirates, 0.35, was their lowest in a match in any competition under Enzo Maresca. And Arsenal, after losing 2 of his first 3 Premier League home games against Chelsea, Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta has led them to victories in each of the last 3. Their longest winning run at home to the Blues in the competition since 01 to 04. Maresca, is he under pressure now? Like, are you starting to?
Of course he is.
Are you starting to cross over onto the Maresca out?
Nope.
Because if he don't get top 4, does he keep his job? I mean, Newcastle, they could use that Carabao Cup victory to spur them on to a top 4 challenge. There could be a late.
I think this would go the other way for them personally.
You hope it is more like.
Yeah, hope. I've seen it happen before. Teams win the Carabao Cup and their performances dip. Especially for a team like Newcastle who ain't won a trophy in 70 years. I really wouldn't be too shocked if it happened. I wouldn't. That's still going to be the peak of their season. But like, yeah, I'm thinking more top 5 if anything. But in terms of Maresca, I've already said what I was critical for him with this one. Sanchez, I don't know why you've given this guy a starting role again. I don't fucking get it. And Nkunku, I don't ever want to see this guy play for us. The sub should have been early, and we should have tried to get the tempo moving a little bit quicker because we just made it so easy for Arsenal to defend against us. But ultimately, we've lost our top 3 forwards. Not surprised we look so toothless in attack. Like, man will criticize Noni to death, and I get it. His decision-making is not great. But you know what? He's strong on the ball. He's got good width. He'll drag defenders out of position, and when he gets on the ball, he will drive at the goal and try to create something or try to create a chance. Nicholas Jackson, we already know how important he is in terms of turning out of pressure, in terms of ball carrying, link-up play, and pressuring the defense, even if his finishing isn't great. Cole Palmer, he's been out of form to death, but he always tries to threaten the goal, even in spite of that. We lost all 3 of that, and look at the timid excuse for an attack that we brought on instead. So I honestly think things would improve once we get those 3 players back, and we have evidence of it with the first half of the season. Hell, even when our form dropped around December and January, we were still more threatening in the final third. We still had games where we were dominating and creating hella chances, and our problem was we weren't burying chances. Now we're not even making chances like that, and we're not even making great chances. So I'm just glad they're all back after the international break because we need every single one of them fit for the remainder of the season. And also for Maresca, look, if the performances don't improve with all 3 of them, then we're going to have the uncomfortable conversations. Because for me, I think that's been our biggest problem. You can't tell me you lose all of our 3 forwards, look at that pathetic front line, and then just say it's all on the manager. All on it. Hold him accountable for certain aspects. I'm not saying he's not accountable. People always think it's just one way or the other. No, it's in the middle. He's partly accountable, but fuck me. With that front line, I ain't surprised.
Yeah, he was dreadful. The front there, you mentioned it there, the forward line. I'm watching it and I'm like, is this what Chelsea have got? Is this what's going on? Like, it was so bad. Like you mentioned there, passive. I think that's the key word in regard, like non-threatening. Outside of the Cucurella volley, that Raya almost spilled into the goal, there was nothing.
That was our best chance.
Yeah, and that was the one time you actually kept the ball. You not just kept giving them the ball back, not keeping possession. Just keep, I say all the time, football's simple, just keep it ticking. Just shift the ball. Keep possession, shift it from side to side, and more often than not, opening, somebody will lose concentration, and then that's when you play the more risky pass. And that's where that came from. Yeah, it was a couple lucky deflections, the Neto chance, then Nkunku, because Neto shot, and then it ricocheted to Nkunku, and then Nkunku should have played Cucurella anyway. It was bad decision-making from him shooting. And then obviously he shot, it's then dropped to Cucurella, and then he's volleyed the ball, but it was bad. It really was. You mentioned it, recruitment. It's recruitment, because you can't lose a couple players and your attack goes to that. It can't be that. You really can't do that. It was dreadful. Could still be out there. You mentioned it playing now, still not scored and not look threatening. Lowest shots, lowest XG, all of this. All the stats back up what we all seen.
And that's
It's
what I'm
not
trying
like-
to tell.
Go.
No, sorry, you can.
Nah, it's cool. No, I'm doing months. Go on, your time.
I was saying that, like, with the Chelsea thing, especially versus Arsenal, yeah, this is not an Chelsea. I think could have left the Emirates with a draw, in my opinion, because we all knew it was going to be the same old story of Arsenal. They're going to create chances, but it's going to be at least 1 in 8 they put in. And there's a chance it could come from a set piece, even though they haven't been great from set pieces of recent.
Enter the Chelsea.
Of recent, 43 set pieces with no goal. Man said recent, you know.
Yeah, no,
I heard it went
but you know
up
what I mean, as in like, but you're still dangerous from set pieces in general. You lot still are good at set pieces.
The only reason we scored is because it's Chelsea, and Chelsea are probably the worst team at set pieces, and they have Sanchez
No,
and goal.
Chelsea have only conceded 2 goals from set pieces this season. I know.
We had as many goals from set pieces before that. Now, obviously, you got one.
Isn't it only 2 goals? Oh, I might be wrong in it. I thought I heard that in the commentary. I might be wrong. But the point is that I don't think Chelsea fans would be disappointed at like the only being 1-0. I just think it's how toothless the attack looked. I've said from ages, even though Liverpool squad have been found to be a bit weaker than what we thought at the highest level, this Chelsea squad is nowhere near as good as what some Chelsea fans, not all, some made it out to be. I tried to tell man,
say his name, lad.
Where is Don? Yeah, because Don was on here talking.
Man moving like he's Candyman. You say his name 3 times, he's gonna pop up.
Because Don was on here. I remember the episode he was on talking the most about this.
Yeah, about don't let me finish above you.
Yeah, he was talking about. I don't even have.
I actually said to him like, "You're finished nowhere near me," and they're nowhere near.
Well, no, if they won this game, then if they won this game, they'd have been 3 points behind you. But the point is,
they weren't gonna win that though. I knew they weren't, blood. I said to Lewis,
the point is that I
don't get where the confidence is coming from.
Like Lewis, as I said, I hate to say it again, but I did tell you.
Been playing like bums.
I told you.
Yeah, I've already said, fuck that useless fucking smart whip merchant. Send him out to the first.
I only hope that you listened when I first.
I done pressed that already because I done said that. I'm gonna line you up now, blood. I'm gonna give you the assist. I'm gonna give you an assist, blood.
Go on.
I done said that. This and Cuckoo guy's getting away with murder. He has been here for a few years now. He's only getting fucking Conference League minutes. When he gets Premier League minutes, he's a fuck all. He's fucking cost them over 50 million. He's on big wages. And he's stinking out the place, blood. Absolutely stinking out
the nerve to try and sell him for more money in January. Than
6 goals.
You got people criticizing Havertz, but then you employ in Cuckoo, blood. You understand? Yeah. It's a bit mad. And I'm not defending Havertz, but I would rather Havertz over fucking Nkunku, mate. And I never thought I'd say that.
They had the nerve to call Nkunku there.
I'd rather none
because he was scoring in the Europa League.
Like, I remember Louis last year, like Nkunku was in all of his starting 11s going into this season.
Yeah, because all we were told for the last year is, when Nkunku comes back, everything's gonna be great.
But this is my point. Under Poch, Nkunku did come back, and he wasn't getting game time. He wasn't deemed fit or good enough.
Remember, he was fit, and we were like, "Yo, why ain't Nkunku playing?"
He wasn't playing.
No,
I remember
against
Bournemouth. He got them here, nigga, damn minutes. He got them microwave minutes, and brother was fit, bro. No one can tell me he was injured for the whole season. There was a short period of time when he was fit, and then and the manager who kept saying in press conferences, "We're too really getting Nkunku back," all of that stuff. He came back and he still didn't play him. I believe there are reasons for this. This guy has 3 goals. 3 goals this season. He has 6 goals in 36 Premier League appearances.
Fuck.
These are Anthony numbers.
That's not even Anthony, blood.
You know what I'm saying? These are Anthony numbers, bro. Man, them aren't deep in it.
And I told Lewis, as I said, fuck.
Yeah, bro. And Lewis, I did tell you, or Bruno open play numbers. Hey, man, flawless. I know flawless will like that one. But listen, I'm being cheeky. But Lewis, genuinely, bro, I told you, man, from early about Nkunku, but I said something don't look right with this guy, bro. I know it seemed like I was hating at the time because of the way I spoke about Caicedo, but I promise you there was something wasn't right about him. Not just because he couldn't play striker on his own and that's not his natural position, but the fact that he couldn't break into. He was signed as the talisman and couldn't break into any positions along the front.
You know what? When I saw Jackson ahead of him, I started to think, like, is this guy really this guy? Like,
Because his record before he got there was insane, right?
Yeah, at Leipzig,
Yeah.
he was on
Yeah.
fraud.
Yeah,
He
but
was
so
like-
was
he was
Werner's.
on-
So was Werner's, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
but
true.
no one rated Werner. That's the
But-
thing. Even when he
like-
went
No, man,
Chelsea,
them rated Werner before he signed. Man,
I
them
didn't
rated
rate Werner when he went Chelsea. I
They
didn't
rated
rate
I
Werner.
know a
Werner.
lot about him, to be honest.
I didn't rate Werner. I just thought he was
When-
fast. I
before
didn't rate.
Werner
I didn't rate
come
Werner.
Chelsea, Werner's team was
I didn't
decent,
rate.
like.
I didn't rate Tumu. I didn't rate Tumu. In Cuckoo, I actually rated in Cuckoo.
Yeah,
Because I'd see him play for
yeah.
France, and he cooked for France as well.
He definitely
Oh,
had
man,
more
look at
clout
this
than
man.
How
Werner.
many times he was cooking for France?
Yeah,
Nkunku had more clout than Werner. I'll put it that way because
yeah,
also 'cause
16 and 25, 20 and 34 is very, very good numbers in the league.
Bro, he was
Like,
doing his
you
thing.
wouldn't expect him to look the way he looks, because when Troops mentions about he don't get criticism, because we just don't see him do anything.
No one says nothing. And
Now
this
he
guy's,
just moves
this
like
guy's
one
playing.
mannequin.
This guy's playing football with a balloon in his sock,
yeah, bro.
and he's just getting away with it, blood.
And remember when I brought that up and it was Monts, how dare you make fun of him for celebration? It's for his son. You don't you dare. You have no soul, Monts. You have no soul. He has no goals.
them kids.
You know what I'm saying? He has no goals. Why are you blowing balloons against Barrow?
Have some shame, bro. It's like when flipping Hoyland kicked down the advertising board against fucking.
Against
Hey,
Newport.
Hey,
Against
don't do
Newport,
that.
like.
Don't do
Yeah.
that. This is a man, that has went 0016 twice.
I don't
has
give a
gone
shit.
20 odd goals, has scored his
I don't
first
give a
goal
shit.
in 99 games. You never know when that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like a man who can't get gyal, and then you see him get one gyal. He gonna celebrate that for months. You don't know when that's gonna happen next. Man scored his first goal in 99 days. There's people who have done jail stints in the time, gone in, come out of jail, and he still hasn't scored. Allow it. That's why he's kicking advertising audience. He don't know when it's gonna happen again. Don't
like,
score
as I
on the
said,
regular.
when
Celebrate
people,
that.
people talk about Timo Werner and that, bro. If you look at Werner's numbers at Leipzig, brother,
Did he put up good numbers as well like that?
his numbers were his.
Yeah,
bro.
but even then he was missing hella chances too. It was just volume.
Yeah, but
volume,
his
volume.
numbers for Leipzig were
Yeah,
better
they were
than-
still good. Still good.
brother. The season you signed him,
Yo,
season
it's
you
first
signed
class,
him,
first.
you realize Werner got 28 goals and 8 assists in 34 games.
Yo,
the
that's
season started.
crazy. 28
That's
and
crazy.
34 is
Now it's
nuts.
the Bundesliga, man.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, because I've got Nkunku's numbers in it. I've got Nkunku's
It is,
numbers.
man. What?
I've got Nkunku's
I'm
numbers
just-
in it. Yeah.
I
And
just seen that Cookie's numbers.
Nkunku's breakout season, not breakout. Nkunku's big bad boy season. He got the 20 goals and 13 assists.
20
in
goals.
in
What is
21,
going on
22.
over there?
And he
I
got
don't look at a
16.
man scoring goals yet. I look at like the way he plays and the way Nkunku.
Yeah,
plays.
and
It wasn't like
obviously
the goals.
Nkunku was
It
a lot
his
more.
aesthetics. I was like,
But
yo,
yeah, Nkunku was
that's a
more.
baller,
Look,
like, I can
I'm not
see.
gonna lie. When I
but
looked
I
at
couldn't see
Nkunku's-
nothing, blood.
the truth, when I looked at, obviously, I saw Timo's thing, yeah, and you could tell he was a volume
Pause.
finisher from the jump. Yeah, pause. Yeah, he was a
I
volume
said he
finisher
saw
from the
Timu's
jump.
thing, bro. Nah. We need to slow down, blood. Yeah.
Pause, man.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Pause,
Hey, yo, blood.
Hey,
Hey, yo, blood.
Pause that.
Hey, yo.
Pause that. But
Yo,
yeah,
blood.
Timo's record, yeah. When you look at Timo's, not even his record, when you look to his gameplay, he was always a volume finisher. You know what I'm saying? Pace, decent dribbling. His snapshot was Timo Werner's snapshot in the Bundesliga was disgusting, innit?
Yeah,
It
I
was
remember that. Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah.
His, you know the shift and bang. He had
Yeah,
that
yeah.
on lock. But obviously, we saw Nkunku was a lot more well-rounded as a footballer. But the bottom line is with Nkunku, though, when I watched his comps, though, something was a little bit off in the sense that I felt like he was technically good, but he wasn't very quick. And it's like, cool, would that translate to the Premier League with how much faster the Premier League is? And I still think that maybe Nkunku had the wrong move. I'm still not going to say he's a rubbish technical footballer because technique don't leave you, but he is completely ineffective in this league.
Yeah, that's it. In
Yeah,
He
I'm
is.
with you.
What you think it's like an Anthony thing? Like he'll go abroad and
Yeah. Like I think if he went back to Germany, he wouldn't be like he'd look.
Or you put him in Spain, or you put him in.
Yeah,
in
I don't think he's scarred to the point of no return. Timo Werner is scarred to the point of no return because he went back to Leipzig and couldn't get a game. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's at Tottenham now, no?
Lewis, you'd
Yeah,
know
he's at-
this.
he's at
Timo Werner
Tottenham.
come out in an interview and said, and when he scored a goal for Chelsea, he said he was shocked that he scored.
I think so.
Yeah, he was surprised that he bagged the goal. He's like, I'm surprised I scored.
This is the same guy who tried to cuss out Tuchel for his Chelsea career not working. So
You know, so yeah, like
yeah,
I
figure
don't
that
think-
one out.
I don't
I
think
man are weird, bruv.
Yeah,
I don't
trust,
think-
man. Oh, I helped Chelsea win the Champions League and they bought Lukaku. Yeah, because you were fucking shit in front of goal and you got 6 league goals, you bum.
Right. Yeah, as I said, so for me, in terms of him being ineffective, as I said, I don't think he's completely like I think he does have technique, bro, but the way he's being deployed, I'm trying like again, even in the cam, he had his chance without Cole Palmer. But even though he played on the left anyway, but he just didn't seem like he like, do you know what I'm saying? And for those saying,
They put him in
Sancho's-
multiple. They put him down the middle. They
tried
put him in the 10. They put him on the left. They've given like options, bro. Like, yo, we're gonna try. Where do you wanna? And it hasn't worked, blood.
Yeah, like so that's what I'm saying. So, like, he's not like shit in it, but he's just not the guy in this.
That ain't for him.
It's not for him at all. And
But it wasn't just him that was garbage. Sancho was garbage too.
yeah, Sancho was poor as well. And again, not from a losing the ball perspective, scatty perspective. It's a lack of direct. He's not direct
He just
enough.
did nothing on the ball and he was just fucking piss weak off the ball. I see this man ducking jewels and everything. That's the sort of shit I don't rate. I picked up Sancho against Tottenham because I needed somebody to turn up from 2-0 down. He beat 2 players and banged it into the corner. Didn't even try do that in this game. I needed him to turn up for us with the rest of the attackers that weren't there. What did he do? He decided if they're not going to be there, I won't be there either.
You see Sancho, he's mad inconsistent, blood. Like, he's too inconsistent, bro. Like, there's a player there, but he's too hot and cold, bro. Too hot and cold. And this is probably why the rumors are coming out. And this is probably why the rumors are coming out that you lot are gonna pull out of the deal and have to pay a fine.
That's not gonna happen. No, that's all think pieces. I don't think that happens anyway.
You don't think you pay the fine?
Would you pull out of the deal? And because the way it's looking, Lewis, blood, you're better off just paying the fine, blood.
Yo, ask me at the end of the campaign, innit? Because first half of the season, I rated Sancho highly. Everything this year has just not been good enough.
But I ain't gonna lie, like, these man were, thank you, Man United, all the tweets, blood, like, why aren't we starting Sancho? Sancho needs more game time. Every time he comes on, he pulls up, like, he makes something happen. You understand? I remember that assist that he got when he just dribbled and, oh, Sancho made the goal. That was all from Sancho. Like, he got fucking, what is it, 3 assists in a row? 4 assists in a row or something?
Yeah, 3 assists in his first 3.
Yeah, it was like a good, like, he hit the ground running. And it's like,
this is the thing. That's why I'm not going to pretend he's been garbage all season. It's been this year, but this year he's been trash. This year he's not been. There's been some games where I've allowed it and I've said, you know what, we've isolated you a little bit too much for my own good. But games like this, I keep talking about how fucking risk-averse we were in this game. And I know Sancho is a safe type of player, but fuck me, take some risks. I need someone to just take a risk or two.
You shouldn't need to always have a given. You shouldn't always need to have a give and go.
Yeah, man. Why is it always got to be the safe option?
Yeah, he always does the.
It's a give and go thing because
I remember after the wait. I remember after the top. Wait, man, them wait. I said after the Tottenham game, right? He what was it? Enzo said to him, I want him to take more shots. I want him to take more risks. Where the fuck has that gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
Where's that gone? Because this is what the manager told him, and he came out and said it after the Spurs game. This fell off a cliff.
He's not, and for everyone, even big up CFC Reaper, he said he's not that type of player. But we've seen Sancho be that type of player.
But you can adapt them. You can add it to your game. You can be not that type of player.
You can add it to your game.
Add it. We're saying be more aggressive in moments.
I don't think he's
like we say with Saka. Every year he adapts his game. He adds something.
That's why he's not, even though he's more technically gifted than Saka. That's why he won't be Bukayo Saka.
Because he doesn't have the the footballing brain, the IQ.
No, he does. No. He's a smarter footballer. He's a smarter footballer than someone like a Saka. But none of that stuff matters.
He has brain freeze.
It's not, bro. I'm telling you, look right now. Sancho has all the ability in the world, bro. But if you can't apply that ability and you're consistently playing it safe and it's reliant on the players around you, again, similar to the Nkunku situation. I think Nkunku's a bit different because he doesn't rely on the players around him. Sancho, you need to do more than just do the give and go. Because we've seen at Dortmund when you played second striker off the striker, that you was running, taking on players, smacking at bottom corner, and maybe it's a league thing. That's why I said there is similarities to the Nkunku situation. Maybe it's a league thing, but we've actually seen more from Sancho than we have seen from an Nkunku. As I said, like what Lewis said, if you actually look closely at the games he's played, he's he done the shoulder, like what Troop said, when he's taking on players, like we're seeing it. With not sure to be a
whole
thing.
first
You know
half
what I'm
of the
saying,
season.
but-
Let's keep it what it is. Let's call it what it is. He was good first half of the season. Everything from City at home is away has been shite.
Yeah, like he's not word to CFC Reaper, he's not Doku, bro. But he can do that. You'll see glimpses of it, but he wants that link up 1-2 Man City type of thing. You're playing for Chelsea, bro. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to create stuff for yourself for large periods of your career at times. Yes, you're gonna have times where Jackson's there, Palmer's there, everyone's fit, and you can do the give and go, and you're gonna look good. But what about when the onus falls on you?
Yeah.
What about when it falls on you to do something?
And that's what this
That's
game
the
was.
problem.
You weren't
That's
even
the
just
problem,
on the
bro.
right all game. Like we were doing rotations in the front three. You had times where he was in the middle. It's just nothing.
You know,
There's just absolutely nothing.
People think, but he also did that at United. It's not like he didn't do that at United. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he had moments. The problem is that you
yeah.
mentioned it there. You mentioned him playing second striker. I've said this about Central. He needs to play central to me. If we're going to be successful in this league, he has to play central. I think he's much better. I think he's much more suited to play in the central role. Whether he gets that or not, I'm not sure. Does he need to do more wide? Yes.
We've seen him play false nine in preseason for United, and he cooked.
Yes, because it's central, where where it's less of a pace and power, and it's less of a having to take on. We don't talk about that with 10s and 9s getting past your man. We don't talk about it. It's never, oh, you're not aggressive enough. But when you're playing out wide, in particular in this league, that is expected of you, whether it's your game or not. And that's where the issue does indeed lie. Because he's super talented, technically sound, but that's my issue with Sancho. Is about
you're saying it reminds me of our pro clubs time. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you play me out wide? And you tell me you must go central, bro. We doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Me and you've had arguments about it. I'm like, yo, just play central. Like, what we doing? Like, leave them running in behind to the wingers who running behind type of shit. Like, that's where it stems from. So yeah, I think I've said this. I think he's a central player. Not that he can't play out wide, but his best service. I think most 10s in the league, if you play them out wide, would have the issues they have because they don't have them type of attributes. It's not their game. But he still needs to do more. It can't just be a give and go to every time. Because we know you can go past the player because we've watched you do it.
Yeah, it's true.
Big up John. He said, Flores, don't ever compare Onana to Sanchez again.
Hey, come take Onana, John, man. Oh, yours, free of charge.
Raging mid-off. I'm done beefing. They're both garbage.
Man said mid.
Hey,
you being generous calling them mid. Hey, take on Johnny's all yours.
Bro, he's, as I said, Onana, he has set us back in it, bro. He set us back, man. Bad. Telling you, man.
Big time.
Them national front brothers.
They're outside.
They're out. Them man there. Yeah, bro.
With their Dr. Martin boots.
Yeah, and their Budweisers and that, bro. Their ranch burgers and that. It's peak.
My thing.
Sorry, it's peak, bro. It's dark.
Big up Judo. He says, Troops, do you think that's why Arteta doesn't pull up with the league title? Because he didn't win it. Do you mean as a player? Or the last 2 years, blood? Because I don't really think him not winning the league as a player will have any effect on him winning the league as a manager. We've seen hella shit managers, shit footballers be good managers. So, but yeah, I need to know what you mean by that, blood. Big up my guy Rex again. He says some facts. Sterling 2 GNA in 2025. Palmer 2 GNA in 2025. Even Merino has scored more goals.
Not good enough. Still missed Palmer yesterday, though.
Big up the Herbs, man. My G. He says big up Troops and the crew. Come on, big up yourself, bro. Good to see you, fam. Big up Dems Bright. He says Luis Maresca's nonsense tactics killing us.
I think some of his selection was a problem and like the lack of change in the tempo, but like I still maintain our biggest problem was those 3 attacking injuries.
Big up Meador. It says Poch got way more out of Palmer. Touchy convo, Lewis.
Yeah, give Poch manager of the season and coach of the year and all of that. Yeah, he's brilliant. Amazing coach. Unbelievable. Yeah. Thank you for your donation. At least he's living up to his name with that super chat.
Lewis is unintentionally funny, you know. Big up Dems Bright again. He says Sancho and Nkuku like Jasmine rice and basmati rice. Jesus Christ. Jasmine rice is dead. That's that sticky rice, blood. I don't like that.
When it's been in for too long and it's just mush.
Yeah, blood. White people rice.
That's mad. That's mad.
Get me out of here.
I might as well.
Oh, God.
Oh my days, blood. Sorry. I'm just saying what the man them think, blood. You get me?
I'm not involved. All the thoughts of this and all the thoughts on Back Again podcast of troops do not represent all the rest of the panel.
I wasn't laughing in it. I just had something in my eye.
The thoughts of troops on TroopzTV are the thoughts of troops and troops only. Yeah, we do not co-sign.
Why are you smiling so much though? Why was you like you've been laughing?
Straight face.
Yeah, but we can all do that, bro. Just straight face. It's fine. It's
Oh
fine.
my God.
No, that wasn't funny at all. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't funny at all.
Hey,
Wasn't funny at all.
flawless.
What?
Bruno Fernandes.
Oh yeah, I know you're gonna be in with this. You know, say El President of the BDL over there. I know you were
But
gonna
he
be
carried you. He carried you
Bruno
again.
Defense League.
Win.
No, he played well. He was a part. He didn't
2
carry us,
goals and
but
assists.
he played well. He played well in the game. He did play well. Not just him. Everybody else played well. Everyone bar Ericsson performed well. From back to front, from the goalkeeper, defenders, wing backs, midfielders, 10s, striker. Like I said, bar Ericsson, very, very good performance. We made a poor Leicester side look poor. Because Leicester have been shocking. I've watched them. I watched them against Chelsea recently, watched them against Brentford recently, watched them in another game recently. And they're a shocking outfit. They're going to get relegated. They're a championship level side. But we made a championship level side look championship. Same way against Sociedad. Not a good outfit. But we actually made a poor team look poor. And too often this season, we've made poor sides look average, average sides look above average sides look good, etc. And drawn or lost said game. So yeah, please, because form is not something you can turn off and on. And we're still fighting for the Europa League. So winning can breed winning. Confidence can help. Managers managing at a better level as well. And you see it, man. Man are breaking ducks. Højlund scored. Garnacho scored. That's how you know they're bad. When Højlund and Garnacho were scoring against you, that's how you know. And we should have scored more. Like I said in the intro, only downside is the injury to Heaven. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. I heard it.
What happened to him?
Like, didn't show it again. It was that bad. Like, who was the attacker? He went to clear the ball. I think a Leicester player landed on his ankle. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
And they didn't show it again. Yeah, they didn't show it again. The stretcher, they brought out the stretcher, but he did walk out of the stadium with his foot in a boot. So hopefully it's not too bad because he adds just that like lovely balance over on that side. Left-footed, when you're playing a back three, it's even more important having a left-footed centre-back. And he adds some much needed athleticism, pace to that. And he's good on the ball as well. And he's a good passer. Like, a million, he already looks a steal. Seen him, I was like, even in the short time he played before that, I was like, okay, like you should be starting games. Like when I seen him start against Leicester, I was like, good. He started in a must-win game against Real Sociedad and played well there too. So hopefully that's literally the only downside. But we're performing better, and the manager's picking better lineups. And lo and behold, we're picking better lineups, and we're winning more matches and performing better. And also, he's adapted. He's not doing this crazy man-to-man press either.
Flawless.
Which has helped. Yo,
there's only one thing where I was thought, let me not be annoying.
These lot don't want to hear me wax lyrical about United, so go on, say it.
Has Haven shown you more than Yoro's shown you?
And that's an honest question, no banter.
No banter. We can have the banter.
Because it is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable.
just
It's not necessarily
I'm
no.
looking at the two.
It's not, the reason why it's
That
not
don't mean
uncomfortable.
Euros bad.
Yeah, it don't mean Euro's bad. It's not uncomfortable conversations. It means that that's absolutely fine. I'm all for the questions. It means Heaven's performing well and is impressed because I'm the one who has been screaming and shouting from Spider-Man rooftops about playing youth players. And all of a sudden we play a youth player. Bear in mind, that's his first start in the Premier League. He gets injured, and our fan base is now talking about how much of a miss he is. When is he back? So has he shown me more? Yes. And that's not a criticism.
I'm just there because obviously I'm not saying Euro's been making stinking it. I'm just saying
no.
Like, he was, for me, Euro was praised for the absolute bare minimum.
You won't dodge the question.
Yeah, like we
Euro
was praised for the absolute bare minimum.
Wait. Hold up. I never dodged no question.
Not you. I'm saying
no. I'm saying to this the issue. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, you lot know this. I never dodge no questions. Never ever. And to anyone who says that, I run fan calling shows every week. Feel free, it's open to anybody. Feel free to call in and we can discuss whatever you want to discuss. Yeah. Let me just clarify that. Anyone who watches my channel knows this.
It's gonna come across.
I think after today's ep, the main discussion is going to be Lenny Euro versus Aidan Haven, blood.
I don't really think there's a competition at this moment in time because
and that's why
and Haven's winning.
He's now injured, and the way he's being spoken about compared to the way Euro.
Yeah, you lot never spoke like you lot spoke about Euro. Like, you put this guy on the pedestal, maybe because he's from Arsenal. I don't know.
No, it's not because he's put him from. We put him on the platform. Because we're Manchester United, so we overdo.
Because he's playing better, and they got it from Arsenal.
The two things.
It's like a double. It's like a double barrel shooter right now.
They've been played together.
We got it from Arsenal. Bang. He's letting it off as well. Bang.
Yes, there's multiple things. One, he is performing well. He is performing well. Number one. Number two, we got him from Arsenal. Number three, we also got him for treat. Number four, our centre backs in general, outside of a couple, haven't performed well. So that's where the issue is. Like they haven't. Outside of Maz, outside of Delit, the bar is on the floor. Maguire is terrible. Lindelof is limited.
That's why Euro gets the praise when you shouldn't be like. Yeah.
So with Euro, with me, my biggest
Euro's the best of a shit bunch.
I've not the best. Euro ain't our best centre back.
No, out of like before Haven came in. Is Euro the best out of a ship?
No, he's better than that. The reason why, because Monts was overdoing the criticism and other people was overdoing the criticism. He was playing. Okay,
were they overdoing it? Because the way that he was, the clout he's brought in, are we overdoing it? Because you
listen, I'll admit. No. Listen, I can admit when I'm being I was overdoing the criticism.
Obviously, there is a bit of
there's a bit of
being disingenuous.
I'm a bit. I monster a bit, but at the same time, Flawless, I think it's fair to say that some of you, man, were overdoing the praise on his side as well. Him making one
better than Saliba come outside.
I said he's
relaxed. Of course, but all of us.
Flawless being held to Saeed's takes now.
Yes, all of us.
He's the Egal of their fan base.
All of us, in regards to our fans, have to answer for their crimes. We signed a shout out to Saeed, man. Listen.
He's the Egal, blood.
Big up Egal too.
We signed a young French centre back who Real Madrid were interested in. That is already recipe for Manchester United fans are going to overdo it. We overdo every single signing. But when you add that mix in, young centre back, looks at a talent, and Real Madrid were interested, of course we're going to overdo it.
It's like Saliba, isn't it?
Not personally me.
Madrid were looking at him.
But people are going to. I say this all the time. People don't watch league. There's no way.
They got their Saliba. They ain't blood.
Exactly.
They have their new Harry Maguire.
99% of people, that's too far. But 99% of people, because he's already not made mistakes like Maguire. 99% of people didn't watch him beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Sylvester. He did well. But But with Euro, my biggest issue with him, two biggest issues. One, needs to stay fit. That's my biggest issue with him. Because injury seems to be racking up. He had the long injury at the start in preseason, came back, got injured a couple times. Now he's injured again. He just needs a run of games. That's what it is. And it's not Euro or Heaven because they don't play the same way, but does Euro need to improve? Yes. Now I'll say this: everybody fit, he don't start, so that's on him to.
Flawless, do you think it's his diet? Do you think he needs hard food?
No, he definitely needs.
Down in the Arsenal game due to a ferocious challenge again. Now, is it what? Does he need like some hard
Nah,
food.
Euro needs to. He's not what 19-year-old.
I just eating better rice and banana, blood.
Nah, what 19-year-old doesn't? Most 19-year-olds in the
Look
game
at Haven.
need to physically bulk up. Yeah, but Haven's and he seems to be from
He eats
watching.
hard food.
Yeah, he's an exception to the rule. Like Haven is
He eats
he
hard food.
looks like a probably operator. No, he needs to definitely bulk up 100% without doubt. But Euro, like I said, I like what I've seen so far. Does he need to improve? Yes. With everybody fit, does he get into our back three? No, not me personally. I wouldn't play him. Doesn't mean he's a bad defender. I prefer the three in front for various reasons. Profiles, balance. I mentioned it. Heaven with the left foot.
So
But
what's
that's
your
what it
back
is.
three?
Heaven, Delit, Maz.
Heaven
my
has
hero.
jumped in already.
Yeah, because of the
Wow.
like I said for the mention, because of the left-footed thing. 100%. Balance, profile. I want a left-footed centre
So
back.
you put him over
Balance,
Lissandro?
centre back. It's a good question. It's a good question. Currently, yes. They both
Wow.
fit. I'm playing Heaven. Yes.
Wow.
I'm playing Heaven. I'm seeing how good you are. Let's see how good you are. That's where I'm at. I know that.
And
I know.
that's why I said the Euro thing was being overplayed, man.
I
now
know
he's
the
not
level
showing
of
it.
Martina. No, the problem with Euro is that if he's playing right-sided centre back, he's going up against our best centre back. That's where the issue lies. So he needs to improve, either whether he's going to take over the central centre back role, but his game has to improve anyway. He's 18, 19. Same way Heaven needs to improve. And that's not me saying Heaven's the finished article. I'm just saying I like the profile of Heaven a lot. His attributes. I seen him when he played against someone before the Fulham game, and it was only a short period of a substitute. It was a substitute appearance. It was a short period. And I said, play him more. I don't need to see much like that. If you play 10 minutes and the certain things I see, I go, yeah. And again, the left-footed thing, if he was right-footed, it'd be a whole different conversation. If Heaven was right-footed, he's not getting in my side. It's because he's left-footed. That's the key difference. Profile. Right-footed, no, he don't get in. Because he's not better than Maz. He's not a better centre-back than Delit. But the left foot adds to it. And that's what it is sometimes. That's all it is, profile. Because everything else he seems to have the physical attributes on lock. He seems very technically secure, and he seems like his positioning is good and things of that nature. And he's got good anticipation. He's got controlled aggression, etc. He's brave. Made a couple very, very good blocks in the game against Leicester. But I still would like, because as much as I rate him, we still need to go and sign a left-footed centre back in the summer. It's still an area that needs to be addressed. It's just not as critical. But I'm not saying Heaven should start week in, week out all of next season. No. Go and sign a left-footed centre-back, because we can't rely on Martinez, and I don't want to be relying on Heaven week in, week out. And if we're going to go with the back three, you need another left-footed centre-back. Shaw Maley, who knows what's going to go on with Shaw? Like I said, Martinez is done out. Too many injuries. So that's what it is. But let me repeat that with Heaven. If he was right-footed, he wouldn't be getting in my side. It's because of the left foot. It helps so much. But props to him, and I'm glad we're having these problems. I'm glad the conversation is of, all right, which one of these two is the best? Let's step up your game. Same way if we sign a left-footed centre-back, Heaven's game would have to improve. Euro got to step up. Go displace Maz or Delit. Go displace one of them two. Go step your game up, which is what I want anyway. So I'm all for it. I like the centre-back options we have for the most part. Minus Troops' boy Maguire and minus Lindelof, we good. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Can't believe someone said I dodged the guy. I'll dodge no questions. I can't believe that.
It's just a conversation, because obviously the Euro thing.
No. Someone said it in the chat. You brought up the comment. Watch him dodge.
I love randomly sticking it on people. Pause.
Yeah, like never. That's one thing. Never ever. Yeah, you can think everything I say is wrong. All 100% of my opinions are wrong. Cool. One thing I don't do is judge questions. I have the uncomfortable questions with three of the worst people here to have these uncomfortable conversations with.
Yes, sir.
Twice a week. Twice a week I do this. No dodging of no questions. And like I said, I run a fan calling show every week. Feel free, pull up and ask me. You can click in and we can have the conversation one-on-one about whatever. But yeah, props to Heaven, man. Like I said, and hopefully the injury ain't too bad. It's not. And we just need to, like I said, kick on. We still got Europa League to fight for. That's going to be very tough against Leon. That's not going to be an easy game whatsoever. So, and yeah, props to Amram. He's taken some of the pressure off of him with these recent results and recent performances, and he's adapting, and he needs to continue to adapt, because football is a what have you done for me today sport. Because if we our fixtures coming back are very tough. We play Forest away, we play City at home, we play Newcastle at home, and we got 2 legs against Lyon in between that. So our next 5 games are extremely. Let us go lose a couple of them games. We lose to Forest, and then we go lose to Manchester City. Then the conversation comes back. Is Amorim's system gonna work? This is why I'm not overdoing it. 1 game at a time. 1 game at a time. Yes, 100%. I want most of these players still gone. You see, when Rooney said he'd get rid of 10 to 15, yes, because he's been here 5 years. I don't look at 2 to 3 games and go, you played well. Yeah. Dodge giving props. No, I haven't dodged giving props to Bruno. We've not gotten to, as my segment over. These man asked me about, these man not ask me about Euro in heaven. So if they ask me about Euro in heaven, why am I going to talk about Bruno?
Getting into Bruno now. Pause.
Yeah, and the thing is, the reason why I've not dodged giving props to Bruno, all you have to do, go check my match reaction. Go check stream, go check my watch along. I literally said in the intro of this show, Bruno played well. I literally said in the intro of this segment, Bruno played well. And is currently playing well. Continue playing well. Go do this against Nottingham Forest. Go do this in the 2 legs against Lyon. Go and do this at home in the Manchester derby. Go and do this at home to Newcastle, and so forth. Consistency is key. That's what it is. That's why when Troop said to me last week, you want perfection. No, I want consistency. That's why one of the few players that and I've given praise for it.
But look what I said to you as well. Whenever something goes right for United, who's involved? Bruno Fernandes.
Not just him, though. Because we've had other good performances.
Yeah, but he's always involved. There's other players that play their part, but he always
that's a myth.
Like I said, maybe it's because
he said it always goes right. But we're sat in 14th because the whole team is not good enough. Because
he's not the defender, blood. He's not the goalkeeper.
No, he's not. But he's our attacker
and score, and he does that.
Yeah, no, not enough. And this is where the issue lies.
Not enough. What are the rest of your players doing?
They're all rubbish too. This is what you don't understand.
This is why I say you're too critical. This is why I say you're too critical.
Every time you say I'm too critical, I'm proved spot on. Said I'm too critical about Maguire. Said I'm too critical about Onana.
Bro,
said
you've been saying it, bro, Bruno. I've been praising Bruno for like a month now, mate, and he just keeps.
Yeah. And
every week we come here, what do I say? Bruno again, Bruno again, Bruno again.
Because
this one ain't going away.
And you're Bruno defensively.
This one ain't going away.
No, again, of course you're going to say that. You're shooting 0.
It's not going away though, because he's proving it every week. Blood.
Cool. He's not proving. But all right, when he has a poor game, you don't mention it. When he was poor against Sociedad, you didn't say nothing. That was a couple weeks ago. That was a couple weeks ago. You didn't start it with that. You didn't start it. No,
I asked me. You said, "How was Bruno?"
I had to ask you.
Because I didn't even watch the game. I only saw the highlight.
I didn't have, but I had to ask you. Guarantee if you would have played well in that game, you would have said it straight.
Remember, your game was on when I was at training with Trey, so I could only see the highlights.
The point I'm making is continue this consistency. That's what it is. Continue this. What are we talking about here? Shut me up.
I don't rate. Look, this comments like this just show me that you're fucking dunce, blood. I don't rate Bruno. I'm saying I rate Jude. Yeah, I don't rate Bruno, blood. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. How is that not enough? How much more do you want? What midfielder does numbers like Bruno?
He's not got 30 GNA this year because the year's only 3 months in. What are we talking about? He's got 30 GNA this year.
Bruno.
No, it's not GNA. Again, you keep missing the point. So I state this again. My criticism of him isn't his GNA. It's his overall game. Because he's not consistent enough overall, especially when you're playing in the pivot.
I do watch United, bruv. I got Flawless on the show. I just don't watch their Europa League bullshit.
Yeah. So this is the point that I'm making is because even I
watch Liverpool, Chelsea.
Yeah, you do.
And United.
Here's the thing is true, and to everyone in the chat. Out the last 2 games against Sociedad and Leicester, outside of his GNA, he was playing well. If he doesn't score or get an assist in those games, I'm still pulling up here with the same energy, saying he's playing well. It's not a GNA thing, people. Because the same Palmer's got GNA for Chelsea, and we've crucified him all season long. Palmer's got GNA. In their attacks, piss poor. As we've seen what it's like without it. We don't rate none of their attackers. We don't rate Jackson like that. We don't rate Sancho like that. We think Madueke is terrible and Kunku's awful. What we talking about here? But we don't.
Thomas
So
got
we
more players around him to chip in. Like Jackson was firing. Neto made a good start.
He had
Sancho
Ahmad.
made
He
a
had
good
Ahmad.
start.
Ahmad did. Ahmad
All you
played
had
a
was
good
Ahmad.
start.
That's it.
Ahmad
Look how many players I
Merino
just
point.
named.
It is Ahmad and Merino, but we still
That's it.
crucified him.
Look, I
regardless.
just named 4 players for them.
Who?
And then you
Jackson,
add in
who?
Palmer. And then you add in Palmer.
Yeah. So the point is that I'm making is Palmer.
So
gets
Palmer's
GNA
got more
for
man
Chelsea.
around him to work with, whereas Bruno looks and it's like, yeah, Ahmad.
Yeah, but even when he had again, it's not a GNA thing.
You want Bruno to save the goal on the line.
No, I don't. Again,
up the
this is
pitch
your
and
this is
score.
your agenda. So I let you run your agendas. Them words never left my mouth.
I never said that. I said you want.
No, it's not
I never
what I
said you
want.
said.
So it's not what I want.
You want and what
It's
you
not what I
say
want.
are 2 different things.
It's not what I want because I make it clear what I want, but you and others don't listen to this. What I'm saying is be better, be more consistent. Stop giving up the ball cheaply with stupid decision making, which in the last 2 games he's not done. If you mentioned our defense being bad. Well, if our defense is bad, stop giving up the ball cheaply. You shouldn't be playing in the pivot and have a 69% pass accuracy, 65%, 60%, 55%, 50%. That shouldn't be a thing. You wouldn't accept that at your club. Lewis wouldn't, or Mons wouldn't.
Here's another silly comment from a mod of all people.
Build up, Daniel. Go on, let me get to this.
Because just because I say you have better team, don't mean I don't rate you, blood. Just because I say you have better players than Man United doesn't mean that I rate. Like, do you understand what I'm saying, Flawless?
Yeah, I get that.
Just because I'm saying Man United have a better team, it don't mean I rate you, blood.
Yeah, you saying
I don't rate Bruno, but Bruno is vital for Man United. You don't have to rate a player to say how important he is for a team. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And that's my point is, again, that's why it's not a GNA argument. You've never heard me once say, oh, he doesn't get enough goals or enough assists.
People automatically think because I'm saying Bruno is important for your club. Oh, Bruno's the best thing since sliced bread. No, he's not. He is important for Man United.
Yes, and that in there lies the issue. Because I've said this about him before. The fact that he is one of our more important players is a problem. Because that's why that plays a part as to why we are where we are. Look at where Liverpool are. Who are Liverpool's better players? Alisson, Van Dijk, Trent, Salah, some of the best in Europe. It's an indication. Same way with Real Madrid, with Vinny Jr., Mbappe, Modric, the list goes on. Your better players indicate where you are heading. So the fact that he is one of our better players, which I don't disagree with, by the way, but I don't rate our team. And I've said this. So when you say, oh, that's terrible. Yeah, because he was putting up, his numbers were better than. So I can accept your.
Wasn't he in a better team then? Pogba.
Yeah, but
Lukaku
again,
at the time was better.
He wasn't one of our better players. That when we had that front 4 of it was Martial, Rashford, Bruno, Pogba, he wasn't better than any of them. He was our worst attacker out of that lot. When we was on smoke that season, NHS, Martial,
bro, he was the one that's getting all the assists.
Over,
he was getting all the assists. What are you on about?
Because of the players, they all got goals and assists. They all
Who got the most assists?
Probably him.
Exactly.
Because of them. Because of them around.
How's it because of them? He's giving them the ball, bro. You're being a dickhead now. You're being a dickhead now. You're being a dickhead now.
How am I being a dickhead?
Look what you're saying, bro. You're saying because of them. Who gave him the fucking ball? Did they get the ball by themselves?
You know what? Let me check the numbers. You know what? I'll have to check the numbers, but his numbers were astronomical. The point that I'm making is I don't think he was better than any of those 4. He's not better than any of those 4. He's not a better attacker than Martial. He's not a better attacker than Greenwood. He's not a better attacker than that version of Rashford. I'm saying that version. Okay, so you don't rate Martial. Okay, but that's a whole different thing. Is he better than Greenwood? Was he better than that version of Greenwood?
Greenwood's cold.
Okay, so he's not better than Greenwood. Was he better than that version of Rashford?
And Greenwood's not a 10.
Greenwood is
a winger.
Say he's a 10.
So you can't compare Greenwood to Bruno.
I didn't say he was a 10. We're talking about just as an attack because we can rate attackers
as an
versus attackers. Yes, was he better? Was he a better attacker than Greenwood in your opinion? That version.
Greenwood was in another fucking dimension.
Okay. Do you think he was better than that version of Rashford?
That version of Rashford?
Yes.
No. He's better than Martial.
Do you think he was better than that version of Pogba?
Come on, this is Paul Pogba now, mate. But he's better than Martial now. So 3 out of 4, he's better than. What's wrong with that?
Okay, again, let me land. So he's 4 out of 5. That's the point I'm making. You're proving my point.
He's third.
No, Martial, not Martial. Rashford, Martial, Pogba. You're 4th.
That's what I said. He's 4 out of 5. That's what I said. He's 4th.
Yeah. So he's 4th. The point that I'm making is he wasn't the best. Because there's 3 attackers who you've just said were better than him. That's the point I'm making. Our attackers gone backwards, yes. Our attackers have gone
but there's
worse.
going to be players in your team that are better than others. That's football.
Yes,
That's
100%.
normal.
But it's about being of a
What's wrong with
level.
that?
He's not,
When you look at his
it's of a level.
influence in that team,
It's of a
his
level.
influence, he's
It's
more
of a level.
influential than all of them.
No, he wasn't more influential than Pogba. That is absolutely outrageous. He was not more influential than Paul Pogba. What are we talking about?
Well, not
I
Pogba.
test, the stat test, so he wasn't the most influential then because Pogba was there
Yes.
playing out of position. No,
Stats,
everything.
Yes.
Everything.
I test
everything.
no.
Everything. Pogba
If
was
we're
more
going on
influential.
stats,
Everything.
if we're going
Everything.
on stats, he's clear.
Everything.
If we're
Pogba
going
was
player,
more influential.
if stats, Bruno's clear.
No,
if
you're
we're
saying
going
GNA.
stats, if we're
No.
going stats, he's clear.
No. You're saying GNA stats. He's
Yeah.
clear of Pogba because
Yeah,
Pogba was
GNA,
playing.
GNA.
Everything
GNA.
else, all the other stats,
It's
Pogba was
Pogba.
clear of him. Yes, so
Yeah,
he wasn't in
yeah.
terms of stats.
That's why I said stats.
That's yeah, but no, GNA stats is Pogba. But the point that I'm making is, yes, players are better than other, but I want my best players to be here. Because if my better players are here,
But
and then you have other players
you're
in
moving
there,
like
it's not-
you're moving like it's a flipping discredit to him to be under Paul Pogba. Pause.
I'm not saying it's a discredit.
That's how
Where
you're
did I
moving
say-
like he's not better than
That's
Pogba.
not-
Bro,
I never said it.
who is better than Pogba? Not a lot of players are better than Pogba.
I never said it was a discredit. Them words never left my mouth.
No, I'm saying
But
it sounds.
the point-
I'm not.
oh.
You see your problem. I say so. I never said that. I never said you said that. What you're
So stop
what you're giving off. That's what I'm getting from it.
But don't pay attention to exactly what I'm saying, because exactly what I'm saying is, if I felt that was a way, I would say it. I'm very clear and precise with what I'm saying. The original point that we are
You got a
getting
Bruno
back,
agenda.
the original point, and you're Bruno Defense League, so here we are. You know
No,
what
I'm
saying?
not.
You
I
are
just
president.
balance
Yeah,
it.
it's no,
I
it's you
bring
don't
balance.
balance. You don't balance it. If you
Yeah,
had
I
the
do.
title, you have no balance. I balance it because I'm here praising him.
I'm
I just
praising
don't
Bruno.
go overboard. I just don't, but you praise him all the time.
I
Like
don't praise
even when
him
he
all the
plays
time.
poorly.
I praise him
Yes,
when he does something, which
he
is
gave
all
the
the time
ball
for
away
you
for
lot.
he gave the ball away and contributed to us conceding 2 goals, and you defended that. But that's a whole different conversation. But the point that I'm making is there's players who fall underneath other players. But if my better players are here, I want the overall standard to go up. Bear in mind, I would sell all of these players outside of the new signings, the youth dons, Merino and Ahmad. I am selling everybody. So that's why when man say, "Oh, do you still want Bruno gone?" Let me repeat that. Outside of the players that just came in the summer 2024, the youth players, Merino and Ahmad, I would sell everybody. So it's not no Bruno agenda when I'm telling you I would get rid of 90% of the team. If I could. Obviously that's not plausible, but that's to respond to people who say, "Oh, do you still want him gone?" Why? Because he played well in 2 or 3 games. Yes. Because he's also a detriment with his overall performances. Normally, this is the exception to the rule. What's going on currently isn't the norm. Make it the norm. And guess what I'll say? Hey, you know what? He's performing well. Shut me up. Cool. Because as good as he was against Leicester, as good as he was against Sociedad second leg, we just going to bypass the Sociedad first leg. We just going to bypass the Everton game. We just going to bypass Fulham. Because it's just newsflash, people. Just because you score don't mean you had a good game. Because Van Nistelrooy scored plenty of goals for Manchester United, and we still sold him and got better. Why? Because what I was talking about with the centre backs.
You sold Van Nistelrooy because he had a problem with flipping Ronaldo, no? And because he didn't start the last game of the season and he walked out and left OT.
No, it's also a balance thing. That's why we sold him.
He thought he's bigger than the club, no? I thought it was like Fergie doing his...
No, because Fergie
like
was
with Beckham and Posh.
No. The reason why we sold Van Nistelrooy is because our attack was better without him, which sounds stupid when you say you're taking out a 30-goal a season, man. Well, our attack was better. The way we played with Tevez, Ronaldo, and Rooney, Van Nistelrooy can't do that. He doesn't have the capabilities to do that. He's a better striker at that point than all of them. Rooney and Ronaldo were teenagers at that point. Tevez wasn't in yet. Saha was injury prone. None of them, man, were better strikers than him. He's a 30-goal a season, man. But we took out a 30-goal a season, man, and got better as a team. Our attack got better. Why? Because there's certain things he couldn't do that they can do. And that's the point that I'm making here. Is it all his fault? No. But we're here talking about him. If you want to talk about other player, cool. I've criticized everybody. No one's above criticism.
You did also get Michael Carrick that next season, which was a big thing.
That helps. Yeah, getting Tevez and stuff like that. But our movement, that
Tevez was a season after.
Yeah, see, that fluid front three, you can't do that with a Rude. Don't have the physicality. Bad boy striker, probably the best I've ever, probably the best finisher. Him to me, I've personally ever seen at United. It's between him and Van Persie. That's how highly I put him. And I've seen all our top strikers. And he's that good. So yeah, that's what it is. But we can pick a player to the chat. I know the chat probably going crazy right now. Yo, pick a player. Who have I not criticized? Mons was on here and asked me when Merino was playing in the pivot, are we better with him not in the pivot? And I said yes. And Ron said, I didn't expect that answer from you because I understand balance is not all about talent and skill. It's not all about attackers getting GNA. Just because you get GNA does not mean you had a good game because he performed well outside of the GNA in these last 2 games. Strip it away. Xerxes was man of the match in the Sociedad game and got 0 GNA. I don't think Dogu got any GNA in the Sociedad game. I don't know if penalties are counted or not. He performed well. Can perform well outside of it as an attacker, same way as a defender. Just because you don't get a clean sheet does not mean you didn't have a good game, or as a goalkeeper. Let's stop. Please look at the game eye test. So if we conceded against Leicester, does that mean that Delit and Maz didn't have good games? No, they still had good games, but yet we conceded, even if we concede 2 goals. It's all variables and context and the game-by-game situation and what happened. How about keep the ball better? Reason why Manchester United don't control games is because our players give up the ball too easy. So if I'm criticizing one of our pivot players for having a 65% pass accuracy or 60%, there's a reason for that. Keep the ball. Because if you keep the ball, the opposition can't score. Bear in mind, our dunce manager's playing Maguire. Playing Troops' boy Maguire, our best centre-back. Playing Onana. He was one of our best players a few months ago. All right. props to the team, man. Played very well. Hopefully we kick on.
Onana was at the time, and so was Maguire. It's not my fault.
Sure.
You get me?
Cool.
They got Louis. They got Louis Blood. He says, are we cooking Shirley Carter and the Arc Maya Lesnar? And Acne, sorry. Maya Lesnar 021. Who's Maya Lesnar?
I think that's Lesnar's daughter.
Okay.
Van Gaal got that show Shirley Carter, you know.
That's crazy. Flawless is the Yardman crossover show this weekend.
Yes, it is. I'm patterning it. So it's Saturday. Yes. The Yardman Arsenal crossover show that you lot have been asking to see, yes, will be happening this weekend. Yes.
Big up Sahil. He says, if Bruno was our worst attacker, why did our 2019-20 transform when he signed? We were 9th when he signed. We finished 3rd because of Bruno's numbers.
Man are going back to 90. And again, I literally just said it's not all about numbers. I also said his numbers were better than. And if he was putting up the numbers, if his numbers are astronomical, like Erling Haaland, for example, he puts up astronomical numbers. So therefore, you forgive somewhat his overall play. And he's a striker. But how can we expect more from him, his overall play, than we do a 10/8/6? Interesting that. Bear in mind, he's helped them win however many trophies, but all right, cool.
We got Lief. He says, I'm no Mikel Arteta. SK. Stan Kroenke fan. I'm an Arsenal fan. Who knows FC? Let's go. Who knows, blood? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? When I'm bantering these, that's what I run, blood. Can Arsenal win the Champions League? Who knows, blood? Big up Chris. Big up yourself. He says, Flawless needs to look at United's output before Bruno arrived. Dreadful before he got there. Passable when he arrived. He was the difference.
No, it was dreadful. I noticed. It was dreadful before he got here. We had one good season with him where we got 70 goals, and then it's been dreadful ever since. See, I know the numbers. We haven't scored 70+ league goals in 10+ years. So the 5-6 years before him, it was bad. You had one good season where we had an incredible attack, and then it's got worse. And guess what? Our worst ever attacking returns have come with him in the side. We're going to have our worst ever attacking return with him in the side, beating our own record from last year. But hey ho, we move.
Big up RTMUFC. Says Bruno has 31 GNA this season. I don't know what else you want.
See how I can dispel all the things. It's not GNA. I want him to keep the ball better. Pass the ball better. Stop giving it away carelessly. Stop.
If his
making
output is
foolish
this mad,
decisions.
won't you just like?
No, I don't allow it. No. I'm not allowing anything in 14th place or 13th. Others can do that. Cool. I don't do that. If we were winning the league, if we were doing a City thing with Haaland, I hear it. You three-peating or treble or quadruple or whatever the case may be, cool. You putting up solid numbers and we doing this, that, and the third, I forgive that. No. Day one GNA. How about just perform better?
We got LFC Sai. He says, foolish problem with Bruno is don't give the ball away. Don't make mistakes in your own half. In the last few games, he's not doing any stupid things. Bruno will always get stats. He must continue this shit.
Yes, perform like you have in the past 2 games. And let me clarify this again. Outside of the GNA, he's playing well. Against Leicester, very good. Arguably the man of the match, even if he don't get the assist and the goal. Even though the goal was cold, by the way, cold for him. Sociedad game, outside of the GNA, performed very, outside of the 2 penalties, performed very well. Do that again. Why is it so difficult to comprehend? We just want GNA, all right, cool. Reason we 13th, but all right, it's not his fault though. He plays no blame in that. 0.
Big up B here, MH. Flawless, who do you want us to buy in the left 10, right wing back CDM, and left centre back?
Left hand, I really like Cunha. Big fan. I'd love to see us go get Cunha. Right wing back, no one really stands out because I'm not going to lie to you lot and be like, yeah, I watch like loads of other leagues. Yeah. It's mainly Premier League. Obviously, we've been linked with Frimpong, but I'm profiles over names. Go get me a Dogu type on the right hand side. Or maybe Ahmad plays there. Maybe he goes with Ahmad there, which I'm cool with. Dogu one side, Ahmad the other, or someone else will go get. CDM, again, profile. We need someone either who can play the ball, who pick up the ball and play the ball through the lines, or we need someone who is press resistant and can carry the ball. Like either one of those two is the profiles we need because we lacking so much in regards to progressing the ball. Left-sided centre-back's the same. There's no one I look at and go, yeah, go get him, but it's profiles. Go get a Heaven profile. Go get a Van de Ven type. That type of player.
We got Leah, my dog. He says, without Bruno, Man United are relegated. Sorry.
Without many players, we probably could be relegated. Without Ahmad, without Merino, without Delit, without Maz. Like, because he's not out there by himself, like Troop says. He's not out there saving all the shots and defending and did-da-da and all that.
We got Chelsea, a bunch of ham rolls, my favorite name. Peanut head dickhead hiding his face too much. Hashtag coward. Hashtag liver drool. Hashtag Salah. Oh no, he's gone mad. I love that fucking username, blood. I swear down. Other weekend games. Everton won, West Ham won. Jake O'Brien getting a 91st minute equalizer for Everton. Thomas Souček had given the Hammers the lead. Southampton 1, Wolves 2. Strand Larson at the double for Wolves. Southampton, Leicester and Ipswich are all gone blood. Speaking of Ipswich 2, Nottingham Forest 4. Nottingham Forest's Champions League dream is getting a lot closer. Alanga at the double, Menjakovic and Jota Silva. I rate that Jota Silva. Man City 2, Brighton 2. Haaland and Mamouche with the goals for City. An own goal from Kuzanov and Estepina with the Brighton goals. City were lucky not to lose that game, blood, in my opinion. You understand? I don't know what's going on with City right now. You get me? They just don't look confident. They look like they've checked out for the season because like what they literally nothing, bro. You get me? It's just they're going through the motions at this point, blood. There's nothing for them to win. It's literally a race for top 4.
Who's
Blood.
this you talking about?
They're in
Man
the
City.
FA Cup.
Yeah, they got FA Cup.
Oh yeah, they're still in the cup, innit?
No, they're still in the FA Cup.
But I think they're going out to Bournemouth. I done said it already. When they
You know
draw
what? I'm with you on that.
I think because it's at Bournemouth. So
I think it's at their place. It's not at the Etihad.
no, it's at Bournemouth. I swear.
You sure? I swear it's at their place. Let me double check.
Cheeky, that's cheeky. That flawless.
It is at the Etihad. They lost away. They lost away.
I said the empty. Man, I just thought you glossed over that. It's cool though. We heard you.
Nah, you're right. It's at Bournemouth. Oh yeah, they going out.
Oh, yeah, it's the cup. My bad.
Bro, it's at Bournemouth, blood.
Yeah, it's at Bournemouth. Yeah, you're right. And I agree with you again in regards to their
Do
going.
you know
out.
what? I even forgot that they drew their game. You know, these men were talking spicy because I lost this final. These men didn't even win.
They should have lost as well. Them chances that Brighton missed in that second half, criminal.
Mad.
The believer
These men
chance.
talking spicy.
Sherwood had one and someone else had one. I was like, what? Minty, that's it. Man squared the ball across the 6-yard box and somehow he missed it.
That's crazy.
On the ground and he kind of jumped over it. All right.
Man, like Man City, you know, Pep's in his emo phase. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's
Big man thing.
like I won't because I lost I won't go for you. Yeah,
Yo, that song popped up on like my discovery page on Instagram. I was howling, man. I was howling. It's my life to pieces.
This is my last resort. Suffocation.
What's your one?
Wake me up inside.
wake me up.
Wake me up inside. Save me.
That's what Pep's doing on the touchline right now, blood. You understand? He's looking at the Arab man when he's saying, "Save me."
It's the ad-libs. Get my life into pieces.
Into pieces.
This is my last resort.
For fuck's sake, blood.
Yeah, they're Egypt.
Oh, the man of my idiots, blood. I swear down.
Oh, my God.
Bournemouth 1, Brentford 2. Big result. Big result for Brentford, blood. That guy Wisa and Norgard doing the damn thing, blood. That's a massive result for Brentford, blood, to go there and actually get the win, blood. Fulham 2, Tottenham 0. Muniz and Ryan Sessegnon with an absolute banger, blood. You get me? But the main talking point from that one was Ange getting it stuck on him by the Fulham fans and Tell doing up flipping welfare officer, blood. You understand?
So I said, yo, we got to stick together.
Playing for Bayern. Would Tell get a medal this season for Bayern? He wouldn't it because he played half the season.
Yeah, if he played them, if he played a certain number of games, then yeah, he will.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I think Partey got a La Liga medal.
Is it?
Yeah, for Atletico. It's a weird one, blood. I can't lie. I was like, all right, fair enough.
Bro, Salah got a Premier League medal for Chelsea.
For Chelsea, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he was eligible for one, but Merino saved him one.
Yeah. It's like it says he's a Premier League winner. It says he's a Premier League winner.
Mm.
Like, he's a Premier League winner. Yeah.
Fair enough, man.
Mm-hmm. Mad
That's
weird.
crazy. But that's it. Got one more super chat, blood. Big up Petro. Says, hey, Troops, big fan. Arsenal has a tough road ahead against Real, but I still believe, Lewis, what happened to Chelsea, bro?
No attack, no hope, no tempo, no nothing.
If anything's to happen in that Real game, we need to go to Madrid with a serious lead, blood. You get me? Otherwise, call it a day, blood. You get me? But that's it, people. Another episode wrapped up like a zombie, blood. You get me? We got the man them, as always, blood. In a stand, Flawless, Monts, Lewis. We got the gang as always, blood. Make sure you subscribe to the man them. Link in the description, as always, blood. The link's in the chat as well. Denz has put it in the chat as well. So hit them links if you haven't. You understand? We're redirecting to Lewis as well, blood. So don't go anywhere. Lewis is going live, blood. So you know what I'm saying? He's going to rant some more, blood. We will be there. We will be
live
there.
with CD, man. Them. I'll keep a lookout.
Unlock the emo mode if you've lost this weekend, guys. You know what I'm saying? Rock on, guys. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be back on Friday. Obviously, England are playing Friday, so little preview for the people then, blood. But enjoy your week. Slap a like. We're out, blood.
Big up.
Cheers.
We got people.
I see clearly.
Where's my ting, blood? There it is.
On this day.